So we're going to jump into this, friends. So like I said earlier, we're going to actually begin with returning to chapter 1 briefly, because there's 2 notes we didn't get. And again, I will come clean. I did look these up. All right, I did look up where they're located. I don't know what they contain, and I don't know what they will entail once you collect them, but I looked up their locations because I was like, I could just wander around for hours on it, but that shit's boring. Let's get right to the goods. And by the goods, I mean new endings in chapter 2 and eventually starting chapter 3. So we have note 17, or I'm sorry, 7 that we missed, and then note 19. I think once we get 7, 19 will become available. So I know where it is located. We're actually able to continue in chapter 1. This is after we beat the boss in chapter 1, or the main fight, I guess you would say, in chapter 1. So we're able to just kind of pick up from there. We don't have to start the whole thing over, which is nice. Granted, it is possible to render one note uncollectible. It is possible, but that's the one you get from the monster, the Wendigo, if you don't scare him off and scare him away with the cross, with the crucifix enough times, because he stops showing up after you do the boss battle. So I think there's like a circle of rocks somewhere that we, or maybe not a circle, but like a cluster of rocks that we found in chapter 2, but we did not find in chapter 1. It was either down 1 screen and left 2. We'll try it. Or it was down 2, left 2. I can't remember. It's like a cluster of rocks. Okay, that's not it. Ask for someone to remake the Zapruder film. Okay, I'll admit, I don't know what that is. There's a map of this part. Oh, you're right, there probably is, yeah. I think I remember, though. I think it was down... It might have been down 2, left 2. Because when I looked it up, it was a direction that is not super obvious. Oh, no, that's not it. There's a lady. Oh, that. Yeah, I could see that maybe not going over so well. That's what that's called, yes. Yeah. I'm guessing it's named for the guy that recorded it. Oh, I think it's from the well then. Yeah, I know we have to go left from something. I just can't remember where it was. I think it might be left from the well. Here it is. So yeah, it is indeed a circle of rocks. So we never found this last time. We got it now. Let's see what the note says. Oh, it's a lecture. Okay. Carl James Osborne. Carl James Osborne. Is that a name we've heard at all in chapter 2? I don't think it is, actually. You did find the map, Elgas? Okay, cool. That's helpful. 2 left from the well. Yep, Elgas found it. Yeah, that's the one. Carl James Osborne. Yeah, the name does not ring a bell. I like how he's got the, kind of the eye pyramid, what am I thinking of? Fucking, X-Files theme song playing, that kind of thing. Eye of Horus, Connecticut's historical connections to witchcraft, Satanism, and the beast system. Is the beast system similar to like the Pathfinder system, or like Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition? Asking for a friend. The all-seeing eye, the dollar bill. Yep, that's the one. Yeah, when I see the eye triangle on the dollar bill, I just assume X-Files theme song playing, like bass boosted X-Files theme song playing, while the video editor is like focused on a triangle somewhere on screen. All right, so that was note number 7 or 9. I think it was 7. And then I think that the final note, I think, will now appear in the house, if my intel was correct. And then once that happens, boop. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Let's look around a little bit. If it did spawn the final note in here somewhere, then the other thing to consider is what ending should we go for? Because we can do any of the 5 endings. I don't think it matters, but I just want to make sure it saves the game. And also, there's the painting, or the child's painting. We cannot bless the haunted spaghetti, sadly. Yeah, what's that supposed to be? Maybe an apple and a banana. We can do any of the 5 endings to wrap this thing up, I think. So let's go upstairs. Some kind of fundamentalist. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Here it is. Final note. All right, so this is the ceremony for opening the redacted, maybe. Let no brother or sister utter it. Prepare the redacted. Use the right index finger to draw the signs of the asterisk on the floor. Or maybe it... Yeah, it must be redacted. Bring an impure vessel to the signs of the redacted. Let a brother or sister drink a redacted at each sign of the redacted. Carve the face. The blood that fills the opening is the new... Oh, carve the face of the victim, I'm assuming. The blood that fills the opening is the new blank, the new redacted. And of course, Amy, her face had been removed, like mutilated, and there was this like red circle where her face was. Let 7 redacted be taken from their mothers and lowered into the, we don't know. Upon the offering of the 7th blank, the blank will emerge from the blank. Well, that's awfully ominous. This is the 2nd death. Okay. Well, creepy and fucked up, but what does it mean? We really don't know, do we? All right, so like I said, to wrap up chapter 1, then we can go for any ending at all. Our options are kill the Shadow Man, kill the girl, Amy. Kill the deer, shoot the animal corpse, or shoot the monster. Like a fire that believers. Oh, very good. Very good. Sounds very, very positive. So that's maybe to usher forth the 2nd death then. Let's take our extra long cigarette. Whenever we're moving south, not so much east and west, but definitely south, it looks like a big old cigarette. I think my favorite might be shooting the monster, because the noise it makes is fucking weird and kind of funny, and also he gets obliterated by the truck, which is pretty satisfying. I'm Joe Camel, that's right. Well, this would have been the 1980s, right? Yeah, late 80s. I think Joe Camel was still a thing by that point. So it's right around here. So I think what he said when he approached us was suffer. And then afterwards was father. Now, does that mean we were his father, or does that mean he's calling us like Father John, which is our title? We don't know. I shall not be afraid of the terror in the night, nor the evil that walketh in darkness, because I have made the Lord my refuge. Because I have set my love upon him, therefore will he deliver me. I shall call upon him and he will answer me. He will be with me in trouble. He will deliver me and honor me. I can't explain what happened at that house. I can only have faith that I did the right thing. The right thing. Horrible man fighting demons. I was thinking that was like that'd be a Gartic phone prompt, but yes, Garthanis as well. One thing I'm wondering is, based on what we know happens or what's described in chapter 2, which one of these is the canonical ending? I don't think that's the one, because it sounds so hopeful. But in chapter 2, John makes mention how he is like uncertain about, well, not uncertain. He feels remorse for not resolving the situation properly. He's like remorseful for not being able to help the girl. I mean, maybe we did just kind of leave her. It certainly is not killing her. Maybe it's not killing her. Oh shit, maybe it was actually. Maybe killing her was the canonical ending actually. Because there was mention of us being released from prison, I think. Or released from custody at least. Yeah, so the canonical ending might have been us killing her. And that is kind of what the game wanted us to do. Yeah, I don't know. But that is my... I'm wondering if that's like what they... Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is the Chupacabra one, yes. Alright, so... Boop boop. So we look at chapter 1. 20 out of 20. Beautiful, right? So let's go back. So for chapter 2, there's I want to say a few endings and a few notes we did not get last time. Can we continue? I think if we continue, we have to fight the boss again, which does not help us. So I'm actually going to quit out the main menu. I think we have to start chapter 2 again. It shouldn't take too long, because we know I think we don't have a pretty good idea of what to do. Same thing here. I did look up what I need to do to initiate the next, like, the hidden things that we didn't get to do last time in chapter 2. The things that we didn't know to do. The kinds of things that you wouldn't be expected to figure out on your own, like on your first playthrough. Maybe on your own, like the trick for the secret endings that I know about in chapter 2, there was mention of previously, and I knew where the things were, I just wasn't sure like when to activate them. So, because once again, there's a rock formation we need to interact with. But it's a question of when do we do so is the trick. So, new game. And I guess we start with the prologue, right? Sure, I guess we might as well, yeah. I wonder if there was other things in the prologue, actually. Oh, I misunderstood. Prologue doesn't mean, like, the sequence with Father Garcia. There was something I missed last time. So we were supposed to do this earlier, and I fucking missed it. Okay. So... yeah, I completely missed this last time. This is kind of a lead-in, then, to John's involvement. So, presumably, after the events of Chapter 1, we crash our car. Except we didn't get ejected from the car like the deer ending. Because in the deer ending, we get ejected and the deer fucking murder our asses. Oh, now what's this? Oh, is it Chaos Reigns? Oh, shit. He did follow us, wasn't he? This guy was following us. Yeah. This was at the end of Chapter 2, though. Hold on. I didn't pick Chapter 3 by accident, did I? No way. I'm gonna feel like the biggest dumbass if I pick the wrong thing. Chapter 2. 2, specifically. Oh, yeah, so I think I must have picked Chapter 3 by accident. Well, no, yeah, prologue, right? Yeah, confirm. Okay, yeah, okay, then in that case, I'm not sure then. I'm not sure how we get this fast forward, because we see this guy in the truck following us at the end of Chapter 2's standard endings. I think that's what we see. Yeah, now again, I'm starting to doubt my memories here. There's a cornfield up north, obviously, where we'll inevitably need to go into the cornfields. Is there anything else on the road? Also, if I'm walking on the road, it means I need to get hit by the bus, by the Erdorf bus. Okay, I think it's just gonna loop forever. Anything south? No, you actually cannot. Wow, the rare occasion when you actually cannot proceed a direction. Usually it just gives you the illusion of going. Oh god, our car caught on fire. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Awesome. That makes me happy. I was like, I wonder if they've allowed this to happen. Also, it was actually kind of nice having really fast movement for a minute there. Sadly, I hate to report this, there was no achievement awarded just now. Although I feel like I should have deserved something for my trouble. Also, no Erdorf bus. A little sad about that. Hoping the bus would just fuck me up. Now, the real question is there an achievement such that you catch yourself on fire and then jump into the cornfields and cause a bunch of popcorn to pop? That would be the ultimate achievement, but I don't think that there is. I think I did look at the achievement list and didn't see anything quite so cool. So here we go, approaching north into the cornfields. Let's get this guy. Who's this funny little guy? He's got nothing happening. Oh. Like I cannot purge him. Still see if it's on fire. Yeah, we could actually check again. I cannot cleanse him. Yeah, he cannot be purged. And then of course I think this is just gonna be looping forever. He's too sinful. Oh! Uh-oh. Interesting. You can see the corn getting compressed as it was moving. Oh, look at that. We actually can't go back. Get away from me. Oh, he's really fast. So we get lost in the corn. Yeah, we cannot go back. That's actually a really cool effect, watching the corn get compressed like that. Can't quite tell what he's saying. Swear by his lord? I want to follow, maybe? Is it any different? Maybe? Does he have an eye that's bigger now? No, the scarecrow is still too sinful. He's been too lustful. The lustful scarecrow. So he's following us again. What if we just head like south by a bunch? Destroy the child. My faith is weak. The face might have changed a little bit. Yeah, you're right. The face is slightly changing. Yeah, the eyes are getting bigger and becoming more grotesque. I think he said my faith is weak, although if he said my face is weak, that would be appropriate here as well. And this guy's face is getting mauled. The lustful scarecrow. Reap what you sow, he says. You know what you did. Oh, he's gonna be the next vessel, maybe. Like Amy. Yes. Carve out the face. Still too sinful. Yep. The lustful scarecrow. Well, with the hole that big, I mean, hey, who knows? Who knows what's been going on? Oh, look at that. We can actually proceed now. The corn is not getting compressed or moved apart or anything. Confirmed it is still on fire, by the way. Is this guy still here? He is. What if we went north of the scarecrow then? The flaming car? Let's try it. I don't want to get too close for obvious reasons. The sad tree. The sad, lonely tree. Or the tree I hit. Maybe the guy that chased us. Because, yeah, I think that what probably happened is that he ran us off the road. Oh! Oh, shit. I hadn't noticed that little detail. So he is alive, presumably. He had a smile on his face earlier. Did he like couple with the corn? Did he become one with the corn? There he is. Well, you know, as a Midwesterner, I tend to have positive interactions with corn. It's not like me to see corn as a scary thing. You know, as a Illinois boy through and through, this is unnatural for me to be fearful of corn and not welcome it wholeheartedly as one should. The run animation, yeah. If only he made the whoop 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 noise that the shadow person made in that one ending in chapter 1. Oh shit. Oh, not doggy. That's upsetting. About a week ago, we started hearing those awful noises coming from the adjacent fields. After 3 nights, the children were getting pretty scared, and I told them it was just coyotes. That 3rd night, the noises seemed closer than ever. The dogs were panicking. I could hardly approach them. Then Greta, the last of that old line brought over by the German missionaries, broke loose and tore off into the corn. We all listened, too scared to go after her, as her barks faded away into the distance. After that, we had 2 nights of silence besides the endless whispering of the wind blowing through the crops. But then, this morning, I stepped outside to see this fresh horror left at the edge of the field. There's something out there. Something indeed. I can't believe I missed this earlier. This is a prologue, and it's pretty involved. Oh, hold on. Also, there's a descript glyph right here. Pretty sure it's one of the ones we saw previously. And like this, the diagrams you saw in chapter 2. Exercise any of these, perhaps? Oh, well, I can exercise that, obviously. No surprise there. I feel embarrassed I missed this last time. I'm surprised it was disabled by default. But I guess if you didn't want some additional backstory, just wanted to jump into the main game, I guess that's one thing. What more could I have done? I warned them not to go into the fields. I warned them against straying too far from the sanctuary. Should I have shut them in their quarters and nailed boards over their doors? Now I'm digging 6 graves here in the shadow of the church. 6 little graves, forever looking to St. William. Some of the boxes are empty. The scattered remains we found couldn't fill them all. But I know they're all gone. I know their souls were taken by that thing in the field. I will finish my gruesome work and then renounce the ministry. I don't want to see anyone from the sanctuary ever again, not even that girl who stayed inside the house last night. I don't believe in the devil anymore. Whatever did this is much, much worse. Ooh, gruesome stuff. Now, the girl that stayed inside the house, could that be Amy? Maybe. Girl that stayed inside the house last night. Staying inside the house wouldn't be referring to the Martins' house. They probably mean their own sanctuary then. Who's the girl then? 6 graves indeed, yep. Pretty gruesome stuff, man. And then these things are still here. I'm guessing these are statues, but we see them frequently. Then into the cathedral we go then. We have a new volunteer to look after the children and take take care of things around the sanctuary. Sister Bell. She came highly recommended by the main office in Hartford, Connecticut, obviously. So Sister Bell might be the person then that was just mentioned, the woman who stayed behind. Also, the final boss we fought was dressed kind of like a nun. That might be who this was then. Maybe she was the second vessel, where Amy was the first. Bringing her in marks the completion of staffing the church after all these years. The church has been very careful about letting out what happened to those children. As far as I can tell, I'm the only one left who knows about it. Soon I'll be gone and the sanctuary will be able to go back into service, having finally left those dark times behind. We've even received clear once to move in. Oh, clearance. I was clear once. Clearance to move in a new group of children. 3 next week and another 3 sometime next month. Well, I'm sure nothing bad happened to them when that was approved. They've got a crucifix just like mine. So cool, we're twinsies. So the north path is probably the main path. However, let's go this way first. Chalice on the table. Oh! That's unexpected. I couldn't make out what that one was. Oops. Sister Belle seems like a naturally cheery person, but when the new children arrived, she became positively elated. She doles over them constantly, takes them on walks, tells them stories long into the night. I've seen her engaging in strange behavior. We don't teach the children much dancing or singing besides what is found in the hymns, but I've seen the children dancing around Sister Belle in a circle from time to time. While they dance, she stands still and looks up at the sky as if listening to something. On another occasion, I found all 6 children standing in a line just outside the cornfield. They were all looking into the field where Sister Belle was standing and talking to them. These odd games don't bother me too much since she's so good with the children. Her cleaning is excellent too. As soon as she arrived, she seemed to just instantly know her way around. Indeed. Nothing else here. Let us go around the pews. Let's see what awaits us up this way then. As we've been here previously in the main game, but like the overall format of the place was similar, but there's definitely things that were not present that are present now. Thou shalt not kill, it says. Not shall kill. You know what? I'm gonna make note of this. So it's thou shalt not kill. I'm gonna like assume it needs to be in order. So I'm gonna make a note of this. Right, thou, shall, which is left, and then not is up, and then kill is center, and then cross is down. We'll say down. So let's make a note for that, because that might become important. Would the cross go at the end or at the beginning? I'm not sure, but we've got it noted. One of the crucifixes fell down, and one of the previous instances, they all fell off of a wall at one point. I don't know if that's going to happen here, but kind of uncanny. They couldn't have given me a worse last case before retirement. Old Catholic church out in the middle of nowhere, 1 missing woman, 4 missing kids, can we be surprised? And 1 deceased old nun. That's probably the person that was writing the previous notes then. The brothers and sisters, or whatever the hell the people that work here call themselves, are all terrified and, worse, superstitious. All except Father Clark, who runs the place. Him and I drive along the farm roads at night looking for signs of the missing people, and he makes for pretty good company. There are 2 kids left. Say they were asleep the night the 4 went missing. They also claim that the woman, Miriam Bell, isn't actually gone. When I ask where she is, they look at each other, then back at me, then tell me to ask her myself. Ooh. Spooky shit, man. Spooky shit. So here's the confessional, which we were able to access last time. And the last time, yeah, we could get to the skull and exercise it. No such case here. Go into the confessional itself, actually. Looks like there's no way to get in right now, though. We can open it up. No one in there. Let's check the right path, then. And of course, this shuts. You can see the door, like the animation go boop, boop, boop. So it does shut. So we eventually will be able to open it up, probably. Oh, right. We never found a crowbar to open these things up, did we? Because, yeah, I remember this. There was, like, mention of some things that could be reached from behind those doors if we had a tool with which to open them. That give me something? If it did, I see nothing. Should I not have been standing so close, I wonder? A little bit weird for it to exercise and then nothing to happen. Let's go back. Oh, that's probably what it was. What do you say? I will not bless your child? There's that goofy running animation. Looks a lot like the red guy that was chasing us previously in his truck that is actually not dead. Oh, look at that. It is open now. Ajar, at least. This morning we found these very odd objects around the church. Best way I can describe them would be large, life-size dolls made of sticks and dead tree branches. Some Wicker Man shit, honestly. Someone must have placed them there while we were sleeping. Hoodlums maybe, or a group of weirdos. The kids seem fixated on these doll things. They stare out the window at them all day. I even heard them shout that they saw Miriam standing around them, but when I looked, there was nobody there. Maybe it's the strange behavior of the kids or the hours of driving these farm roads at night, but this place is getting to me. I keep having the same nightmare where I'm standing outside the church looking out into the fields. I can see people looking back at me through the rows of corn. Their bodies are painted red. Oh, yeah, they are, aren't they? That's what we're seeing. Yeah, boy. Some weird shit, honestly. It's so he's saying it's a nightmare that he's having. Yeah, well, something's influencing it, probably. Anything north? That open path is probably the main thing to... Oh! Main place to go. Whomst? Can I talk to you? Because, yeah, the people we saw in Chapter 2 proper when they were inside that cathedral area, the ones that were, like, sullen inside that little sanctuary area, they definitely had, like, a red likeness about themselves. Painted red. And there were 4 of them. Oh, shit. There were 4 of them, and there's 4 kids missing. Actually, were there 4 or were there 3? I think there were 3 of them, actually. In that instance. But there's 4 of them here right now. There's just something inherently spooky, to me at least, about a small country church in the middle of nowhere with, like, nobody in it. And it's all run down and derelict. I mean, that makes for a pretty compelling, spooky game, that's for sure. This one's blank. This one at least had something previously. It's, like, been fully shattered. Because in the main game, we could exercise it. Yeah, I can't interact with anything and cannot exercise anything. They're just chilling. Also, these 2 chairs and then the side chair looks like it's saying, ah, which would be an understandable reaction to a lot of the happenings in this game. 3 people in the mausoleum and 3 bosses. Yeah. There were, yeah, that's what it was. It was a mausoleum. That's a better term for it. Yeah, we had to fight 3 bosses. And there were 4 skulls. The 4th skull went away when we, like, stabbed ourselves in the eye with a key. So maybe we were the 4th boss. Chair messaging, that's right. Subliminal chair messaging. Alright, I think I need to activate this again, then. Yeah. Alright, so listen closely to hear what he says. And also, where does he come from? That's a wall. Let's listen. Oh. Okay, that was a one-time thing, I guess. Limited time offer. Oh. Well, don't I feel silly? I thought this was the way to go. Maybe we need to activate something over here? Maybe we have to go into confessional. Oh, it's purple now. Yeah, it was purple when we could activate it last time. Now I bet it's open. Anything in confessional? No. Okay. Worth a shot. Now I bet it's open. Oh, I shouldn't have let him reach me. That was dumb of me. The last one I tried to crucifixify him. Not crucify him, but crucifixify him, and he walked past me, so I just assumed he was gonna not fuck me up this time. This time he fucked me up. Wonder if we could start with that one, actually. Chaos reigns. So yeah, the red characters we've been seeing then are presumed used to be children or still are children. Yeah, we gotta do this one first then. Or maybe not even children, but just people who have been taken by this cult, demon. Not sure what to call it. Now, is the guy gonna come here? No, he will not. So we've already explored up north then. A demon summoning cult, yeah, and is Gary at the helm of all of it? Can't investigate it once we exercise it, by the way. Because for some reason it turns purple temporarily. Yeah, Miriam seemed nice and all, and then she's stolen the kids away, and she was doing these like odd behaviors. She seemed to know everything about like the church and everything already. Very suspicious. So Miriam Bell is probably the, or what remains of her is what we fought at the end of chapter 2 then. I had no choice. Okay, you have to use the crucifix to disarm them. She's the imposter, kind of sus, honestly. I should have known this place was no good. The signs were all around me. The disappearances, the creepy twins. Oh, from the Martins. The life-size stick dolls, 4 of them. 4 missing kids. Around 2 in the morning, we woke up to the sound of an old woman's cackle coming from the hallway outside the kids' room. I know this sounds crazy, but when we got to the hallway, the laughing was coming from a painting of the Virgin Mary. We thought we had lost our minds. Just then, we heard a loud noise coming from the chapel. We got there just in time to see Miriam drag the kids down the stairs leading to the basement. I drew my service weapon but was stopped by Father Clark. He said something about God's work and headed down the stairs, sealing the opening to the stairs behind him. The stairs don't seem to open from this side. All I could do is wait. I can't describe the noises I heard down there, but one thing is certain. The devil is real. To anyone reading this, please, for the love of God, don't go down into that basement. But I'm gonna go down to that basement, though. Interesting. Yeah, so it was a service weapon. Or, yeah, I said he's got like a cop who's hanging around him, obviously. Thinking more about Father Clark going down after her. Who could Father Clark then be? Because, I mean, we fought a few bosses down there. I wonder if he got, if he got affected by Miriam. Oh, come on. I can't go in yet? It's like 80% open, dude. Don't give me that. Alright, well, we probably have to activate something up north then. Augusta says, go in there, you coward. I would if I could. We'll just assume there's something I need to interact with. Oh, look at that. The stained glass window is fixed. Are they all fixed? Because they all have, like, pieces missing. Yeah, they all have, like, some schmutz about them. This one, though. Yeah, that's the big one. And we can exercise it. Well then. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I guess that's on me. I guess that's on me for, like, antagonizing them by getting close. I was like, maybe they'll talk to me, or maybe there'll be an interaction. Instead, there is nothing but murder. We didn't even get Chaos Ray. Well, they were right there, obviously, but they just jumped right for us. Kind of a shame it didn't autosave. Like right before we jumped up north. That's okay. And listen again to see if there's anything different being said. I don't know if we have to open this. It said, we are many, followed by I had no choice. Right, so I'll just assume I'm to try to get past them as quick as I can, and maybe have the crucifix at the ready. Because I have to walk by, like, no matter which route I take, I have to walk by them. Some of them, at least. So maybe if we're fast enough, it'll be okay. Let's go fast. Before they catch up to us. Darkness surrounds thee, you're not kidding. You ain't just whistling Dixie there, brother. And we could go back up. No, I didn't expect it to put us down here. I'm actually curious, is the guy still there? If I crucifixed them? I could try it. Although I think it might have saved already when we, like, entered here. Here, let's see if we can actually reactivate the stained glass window. Because, yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, no activations. Yeah, I think that might be a broken bridge, because now they're docile. Yeah, we're all in agreement. It's crucifixified. Crucifixed them. Because to crucify them, that's a very different word. Different meaning. Some more recognizable glyphs that we've seen before. If there was an ability to crucify these guys, then that turns into a very different game. Then it turns into Painkiller. The steak launcher. Not like delicious steak, but, you know, wooden steaks. So there's definitely something down here. Will you something her? Here I come, I think, is what he said. So maybe this is Father Clark then. Because we would have fought something like, an awful lot like this lad previously. Come here, priest. Suffer the children. Here I come. Oof. These teleports, man, are brutal. I'm here, priest. Suffer the children, that's one of my favorite Tears for Fear songs. You're mine forever? They are mine forever, maybe? Wish I could move diagonally to look around more. That kind of poof noise usually means something happened, or like a note spawned, or a door opened somewhere. But yeah, we've definitely fought an enemy that looked a lot like that and behaved a lot like that in the main game. Let's go up north the way we came and see if there's something else new. Oh, it's you, Miriam. Here is the ritual of the door to hell. Oh, we get the unredacted version, the full reveal. Let no brother or sister utter it. Alright, it's a good thing I'm not going to say this out loud then. He that is master of spirits, let 3 spirits that follow the dragon be put into the effigy of the accursed. Only then can it be purified. You will know it is time when its eyes glow red. To enter the unseen world, destroy the purified effigy with fire. Then shall the door to hell be opened. This is the ritual of the door to hell. Let no brother or sister utter it. Alright, no one utter this, alright? No one ever do that, please. Very important. So, 3 spirits that follow the dragon. Okay. And they can be purified. You'll know it's time when its eyes glow red. Okay, we need to remember this then. You're right, it is a different ritual. It is. I got excited thinking it was like the big one. It's still something though. Oh, purple friend. Not red, but purple. And the twins, I think, were the ones that were typically the small purple friends. It's purple children. That's not creepy at all. Here I am. Bring me to him, I think is what they say. Okay, so that was the prologue then. It's so interesting to me. Because that... Oh, look at that. We didn't get everything. Maybe we didn't try crucifying the red dudes, or crucifixifying the red dudes. So I could look up then what we missed, perhaps, later on. But again, some of those things definitely felt like the kinds of stuff that happened before the main events of chapter 2, but others felt like they would have happened afterwards. Because again, the guy chasing us in the car, unless I'm misremembering, but I thought that was the thing we saw at the end of chapter 2. And chasing us in the truck, that is. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Now we have this sequence again. So we've already read through all these. I won't repeat them. We start as Brother Garcia again. Yeah, there wasn't really much that was super, super different. But yeah, I thought this was the prologue. So that's why I kind of ignored it the first time around. So 2 weeks of confinement, and then 3 months in confinement. Yes, this guy. What's his name again? Michael. Michael Davies, that's right. I like hearing how the different characters speak, because Father Garcia is very different from John. Not just in voice, but in pacing as well. And I know, Epilamo, I know. From a presumed child, that is, too. There's the blood that emanates. But he breaks free. All we can do is follow. There he goes. The glyphs on the wall, the blood splatters, all of it. It's all familiar, alright. That noise that he made where he was like, oh, that's the same noise that I think it makes when you shoot it in chapter 1. Updated the voices. That's a good question. I'm assuming it's something computer generated or just hella processed. Yeah, he took the, let's see. This is the 2 weeks. So he took the 2-month photo for whatever reason. Yeah, the voices are one of my favorite aspects of this game, honestly. It's just fucked up enough. Can I go through these doors, actually? Oh, I cannot. Okay, because this is what ends the chapter, or this part of it. Now, what's he eating is what I want to wonder. The running animation. Yeah, was that... I think he said, I have the blood of the pig, is what he said. Was that a... Yeah, it's like, what's he eating? Is it a person? Is it an animal? Hard to say. And then we end up here as Father John. So maybe in the prologue, we get sent back to this rock formation. This rock formation actually is important. I don't know if we still have the notes. Yeah, so it's a new playthrough, so we don't have all the notes. But there is a note that we had previously gotten that said, start from the top left, and then go down and draw a pentagram. So we can try that now. Start from the top left. And that means from there, go up. And then go right. And then complete it. We can try that now, but it does nothing, obviously. We need to come back here later on. R2-D2 to a vocoder, hitting him with a belt, yeah. They put R2-D2 into a washing machine. And turned up his microphone. And just let let nature take its course, as one does. So it's a new playthrough. So again, we didn't keep the notes, unfortunately, from the previous playthrough, but we know what the knowledge was. And I think we've determined that looking off the map. Oh, maybe it does do something new, because. Oh wait, never mind. Because yeah, if we go left here, never mind. This will be the same place then. Yeah. And then if we go up, it'll put us back here. Yeah. So it's a little bit more direct about where it lets us explore. And then there's this. And we saw a tree demon at one point, but we never, I don't think, encountered it specifically. Yeah, they talk about avoiding the cemetery grounds, the woods, the wildlife. They say don't go anywhere around here, please. There's a current investigation, which explain, yeah, because there was a I guess a police officer or someone that was helping out the priest at the church, trying to look for the children. So that kind of tracks with what we're seeing here. Actually, I'm kind of curious. What was the note that we first got? Release Michael Davies. Oh, it was the Have You Forgotten Already, right? That's what it was. Yeah, the Release Michael Davies stuff, that was from the intro. And if we try to go left... Yeah, same story. Bing. So we'll play through this normally up to a certain point. And we'll try to collect notes as we go along the way. But up to a certain point, this will be same as last time. In fact, I think we still need to fight the 3 bosses that are attached to the mausoleum. Excuse me. Woo. Yeah, so these notes we've already seen. Some of them will probably make more sense, though, given what we saw in the prologue and some of the backstory. Again, I feel like a doofus for missing that last time, but now we know. Now we've learned. Now, did we see this one last time? I don't know if I remember this one, actually. I wonder if some of them are different after doing the prologue. Is this a new game, JD? We did start a new game in Chapter 2 because there's a few endings we couldn't have... Well, unless we knew what to do, there was like some endings we weren't expected to get that I did look up, as well as some notes to grab. And the only way to do that is by starting fresh, because it doesn't... if we were to say continue, it just continues from the boss battle, which is nice, casually, but when you're trying to get all the stuff, it means we gotta start fresh. But I'm pretty sure I know what to do and where to go to see the new content. So yeah, I can't remember if we actually saw this one last time. It doesn't ring a bell, actually. They talk about how we need to first serve his demon, then walk amongst the... Oh, wait, hold on. First conjure the demon, serve the demon, and then walk amongst the children of men as his demon. And that last one is something that I very much remember, because that was like a really cool and weird part of the game. Thus you shall receive the blessing of the unspeakable. Return to the save family tomb. Yeah, that I do remember. So here's the save family tomb. The spirit house. Spirit temple. Now these aren't children. These are fully grown-ass adults, presumably. I wonder, could... This wouldn't be Mildred, right? There's no way. Because, yeah, she's... The nun woman we saw surely has to be Mildred. And then here's us. I need that key. Now, the skulls are illuminated. Anything I can crucifixify here? Don't think so. Not them either. Nope. Okay. Spiderweb? Got anything? Nope. Candle in the corner? Nope. Okay. Moving on. I'll start with the left one as well, just like last time. I'll need to make note of the order. Just like last time, it's based on the pedestal sizes. Normally it's not the size that matters, but now it is. Nothing else there. So let's do the first mini-boss battle. The noises this one makes are especially upsetting. It looks like it might be a child. It looks pretty small. Hard to say, but like it's pretty distressing. Oh, right, this one about the child. This presumably is written from a child's perspective. Talking about going to the basement, they said, yeah, their stepmom's friends were there, coming by the house. Yeah, that note. The note about the child who is distraught over losing their grandpa. And then, yeah, it's like their stepmom's friends said we can see him again, and they saw his grandpa again, but he wasn't quite the same, and it, like, disturbed him. And then ever since that transpired, the stepmom's friends keep coming by the house saying that the child owes them a debt. So it's like oh, here we go, the statues are missing their heads. So I'm gonna make a note for this. So if I think it's from smallest to largest as far as size of the pedestal, if that's how it's going. So we'll say the direction is pointing, so we'll say right is the smallest, followed by up, followed by left, then followed by up. Making notes here, because again, if it's going by size of the pedestal, this is the smallest. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, up, left, up. Let's see if that is it, but I think that's what it was last time. I see no reason for that to change. So we go right. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's check to see if these can be interacted at all, but probably not. Yep, nothing. Okay. So first we go right. Then left, so we just go back. Or no, fuck, I screwed up. Oh, no, I didn't screw up. No, I was reading the wrong instructions. That was from previous notes. Yeah, right up and then left up. Yeah, because that was the thing about this particular sequence. There's no, like, easy, convenient moves you make. You have to make full moves to get to where you need to be. There he is. I couldn't quite make out what he said. I'll see you again. Yes, you will. Overbearing father, my body withers away. I'm trying to remember what this one was. Oh, talking about a sign being... Oh, this is actually the note that we care about. I have learned the correct conjuring sign. Drawing the inverted star along the rocks arranged in 5. First the top left, point, and then down, etc., etc. Lure them into the woods and show them my full power. I wonder who would have written this one. I don't think it would have been the kids. Yeah, I remember that one as well. Or one of the kids. I don't think it would have been one of them. So again, if we go to the rock now, we already saw nothing happens. We need to go to the rock once something else happens. And I know what that something else is. Also, it's worth mentioning that the statue is still normal, it's still a human. Assuming, it's humanoid at least. I think this one is locked. Or just closed at least. Oh, this one does react. Passing of Cindy Marie Martin and Robert Kimball Martin, right. And the implication is that Amy killed them, I think. Unless I'm misremembering. Also, the placement of this tomb. Can't interact with it, but he's there. We note his location. We're aware of it. Nothing to be alarmed by, of course. Totally normal. Here's a purple skull. Not unlike the one we see in the cathedral. So we go back down south, and nothing weird has happened. Nothing weird at all. Nothing is weird at all. Nothing different. And we go schmoovin'. And nothing creepy is about to happen. Nothing at all. Now, do we fight something here? I guess not. Here's where it happens. Okay. I'm an angel. I can be your angle or your double. Oh, this fucking one. Yeah, this was the hardest one. For me, at least. Probably for most people, too. It's pretty tricky. It's the slow movement of the player character. I'm a lentil. Delicious! Gonna make some soup with them. I will enter? Six graves again. Could this be that six graves from the prologue? Maybe. Your guess is as good as mine, dear viewer. Oh, the woman who got pregnant and then had like the like seeing a woman who was like following her and like stalking her and smiling oddly. Oh, right, and she like somehow stole her baby in utero. And then she meets Gary. Yeah, that whole weird one. Very strange. Oh, it's probably I will enter. Or I'm a lantern. I mean, that's a pretty good thing to have too. I want to be a lantern. Now look at this. Look how he's become like cartoonish almost. He looks like Goofy kind of. Or well, not even Goofy, but I don't know, just an exaggerated caricature of what humans kind of look like. It's like a goblin human. So we of course remember what's going to happen here, but it's a question of what do we do with what happens. Bam, right in the eye. And we are bleeding. We can get the key, but at great personal cost, because we're bleeding all over the place. I wonder if we like stand still long enough, will we just fall over and die? Will we bleed out? Because yeah, the puddle continues to grow. However, there's something else we can do. Remember those rocks? Now is the time when we can interact with those rocks. I think you already checked all these. I don't think we need to waste our time. Here, I'm gonna water some of the plants with my blood. I'll feed them with my juices. Is the walk cycle different? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. You start at the top left. That's correct. Start at the top left, then go to the bottom, and then work our way from there. In fact, if we want, we can even double check the note. We'll specify it. I think this is the one. Secret knowledge of the demon's seal. Learn the correct conjuring sign. Yeah, we start along the rocks, arranged in 5. First at the top left point, and then down, and then from there it's pretty obvious what the pattern is. Still a little hot. And let the tea calm down. Cool down and calm down. Both accurate. Hello, mangled deer. I am also bleeding everywhere. He's just like me, for real, for real. Make a penis shape? Absolutely. Absolutely. Some Jackbox Johnson. That would be kind of fun. Yeah, maybe sometime this weekend we could do something like that. Now it is. Oh, heck, I fucked it up. I already fucked it up, yeah. But you can you can see like it is glowing menacingly as we approach. It's not gonna be perfect. Hopefully it'll be good enough. It's hard to get like perfect straight lines with some of the curved things we're having to do. I think we did it right, friends. Also, we stopped bleeding, which is pretty cool. But yeah, some Jackbox would be kind of fun. Maybe we could do some Jackbox sometime this weekend. Oh, Jesus. Took my hands off the keyboard for a second there. So I wonder... Oh. Almost faced the wrong direction there. Yeah, we'll be unavailable this weekend. Extra beeps there. We'll be unavailable this weekend to do like Phantasy Star Online with the friends, with the homies. So we'll be, and admittedly I'll be busy all day Saturday, and I'll actually be busy most of the day Sunday. So I might not get a chance to do a bonus stream this weekend, but if I do, yeah, we'll do some like multiplayer games, some Jackbox, that kind of thing. Because yeah, Johnson, we were in Grovada's channel the other day, yesterday specifically, and he did some Jackbox, which is pretty fun. Let's see what the note says. New patient initial consultation. John Thomas Ward, that's us, actually. Dr. James Spinell and 2 orderlies. Yeah, those are the ones that, these are the notes, or these were the names we saw in previous notes about our hospital stay, and then our dismissal, our what do they call it? Not ejection, when you're free to go from hospital. Not ejection. I don't know, whatever the word is for when you're free to leave. Injection is too violent of a word for hospital. Some Jackbox games, that would be nice. Some blather around so a Gauss could school us. Trivia Murder Party. I feel like I performed pretty well. I think I was in 2nd place in Trivia Murder Party, which is pretty good. But Johnson got our asses, though. Johnson got us good. And GV streamed last night. So we were non-responsive for the first half hour, and then following some kind of fragmented exorcism narrative. Interesting. Subject unable to maintain consistency in story. For example, stating that Amy was in the basement and then saying she was in the attic. I mean, those were both accurate. Subject insists incident was the result of demonic possession. Cannot declare subject of sound mind. Will require several more sessions to fully understand subject's mental state. Will advise Martin family attorneys. So... Martin family attorneys. I mean, the Martin family was, well, Amy, her last name is Martin. She is of the Martin family. And presumably, by the time we came around, her parents were deceased. I think the implication is that she killed her parents. So maybe there were other Martin family members that were suing us, because, again, the canonical ending might have been that we killed her, that we killed Amy. She needs the Jackbox fix. Yeah, we'll see. I haven't done Jackbox in a while. I know there's a new party pack that just came out last week, I think, that I actually have not engaged with at all. I haven't seen any games from it. I haven't looked at the list of games, and I haven't like watched anybody play it. So that might be something to consider as well. Pretty hot. Yeah, it's got a ways to go. But yeah, Johnson, yeah, your Jackbox games ideation came true yesterday, which is good. So we defeated the demon. I couldn't really make out what he was saying in this particular case, but we did this, and I guess now we'll proceed normally, unless other things happen. Because again, I did not read ahead to know what other things will be different now that we've followed this particular process. So we have the key on our person still, we do. So can we see it on the list? No, I'm assuming clavis is Latin for key. Oh, he did play. Oh, that's good. He played some of them. What was the consensus on the games, Johnson? Were they good? Wait for them to go on sale. Yeah, that's a good point too. Yeah, I might not need to jump the gun necessarily. Granted, it might be a while before the newest one goes on sale. Maybe around Christmas it might go on sale for like 10, maybe 20% off, so better than nothing. So we saved. Oh, the bleeding has resumed. That's kind of surprising. The bleeding has resumed. I'm actually curious. Did the rock thing go away then? Do we have to like resummon the demon? Wait for the wound to spring back out then. Let's double check. I'm a little bit nervous that I just undid something. Nice, we have those automatically opening Walmart motion sensing doors. No, it's still there. Okay, can I draw a double pentagram then? Oh my god, maybe. Can we do this again? It worked so well last time. Cool. Now, is there a demon again that we must fight? And he's gonna drop the same note again. Maybe, actually. We can listen to see what he says again. Surprised we can repeat the whole sequence again. That's kind of surprising. Thought it'd be a one and done. Now he sounds especially like a dial-up modem. Some of them sound especially robotic. This one is perhaps the most robotic of them all. If you can believe it. Right, so in that case, I'm not going to enter the save hall because it just reopens our wound. We have the key. We have what we need. We can just head right north. Or up north, rather. Straight north is what I meant to say. So we have everything else. This is so interesting how it's all like invisible. Like you can't see it, you can just see the gate. When you open it, it then pops into view. So it's an interesting way of doing it. It's been a minute, so I can't quite remember all the things that are interactable here. So we'll like, you know, stop and attempt actions with any major items we see, major placements we see. There's the tree demon, that's right. I cannot remember if we ever see him again, honestly. Yeah, I guess I'll actually check the other trees. We probably did this last time, knowing me. But we'll give it a quick look-see-loo just to be safe. Okay. Yeah, I think there is something with one of these trees. I think there's a Rush song called The Trees that is somewhat appropriate right now, if it's the song I'm thinking it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's nothing specific here. Yeah, maybe we just go past him. Okay, never mind. I'm full of shit. Where's the purple friend? I have not seen her. Children fear her. Last time, we entered the church and then we were kind of locked in. So I'm actually going to see... what happens if we just go right into the cornfields and ignore the church entirely? What was that? Here's this guy. Just a single spot on his face. We're able to exercise him. Walk through the corn one last time, yes. This is 5 years after the prologue person, I guess. And yeah, so we had read this note previously, read it last time. Talking about something fleeing from him, crashing through the rows of corn. But yeah, he saw that this thing had a gaping hole in his face, much like Amy, and actually most of the monsters that we've seen in this game, most of the bosses we fought, that kind of thing. Other interactions here. So if I go north, then yeah, this is the part where last time we turned heel. We were like, all right, there's probably nothing else. This time though, what if there is something else? Will you help me? Is that what it said? So it's looping then. If I go north, it's probably going to do the same thing. Let's listen though, see if it says something we can tell. We can discern. Will you help me? If I go right. Same story then. So it seems like it's just looping then. Will you help me? Yeah. I would love to. I don't know where you went. I think we saw a figure kind of go up this way. Maybe I need to go that specific direction. I mean, I guess I could inspect every single piece of corn, but ooh, that's a bit of a tall order just because that's a very manual task to do. We'll kind of do some spot checks, but I'm gonna check everything. I mean, it has a pretty wide range. The crucifix, that is. The demon corn. Yeah, maybe it's the corn that wants us to help it. It wants us to help it by putting it in a tasty stew or a tasty chili, or make some tasty popcorn out of it. The corn says, "Please, I wish not to be left on this plant for so long. Please boil me and eat me. I'm delicious." By the way, now I'm getting hungry. We're all getting hungry, and it's all thanks to me. Okay, so yeah, I don't think there's anything else with the corn. I was hoping that there would be. I just could hear the voices. So I'm wondering at what point then will we start to see new things then? Snake Meadow Hill. Yeah, that's right. The paranormal investigators. Yes, I remember those guys. Unless they moved the confessional, because previously it was up further. Actually, hold on. Can admire the purple skull. I don't know why it's purple, but I guess when you're haunted, you become purple. Yeah, night 3. That's when things get weird. Because yeah, they were here for 3 nights, and on the 3rd night is when things got hacked.
Pray for me, Father, for I have sinned. What sins have you done to confess? I tried to save a girl from evil.
Similar to the voice we heard of the demon in chapter 1. The red voice, that is.
And broke my vows to God. A year later, the girl reached out to me again. But in the end, I couldn't save her. I left her to die. I am sorry for me and my past sins. Thou hast said will.
She reached out to me, he said, which is interesting.
Preferably sanctification, and thou shalt have the peace thou seekest. Give thanks to the Lord for his good, for his mercy endures forever.
Bring the child to me. Oh, and now I'm here. Yeah, weird how it kind of teleports you. But I know where we are, though. So I'm not bothered. Although last time, though, we actually went this way to get through the space. Whereas now we have to go down to exit. So it's like a little hidden area. You're right, yeah, we never brought any children. Did we ever have a sequence where a child was following us, though? I don't remember. We had Father Garcia following us, but that was when we were deep into the catacombs. So yeah, night 1, there's more details here. Right, we've seen this one before. Do we leave the church? You know, I don't think I've ever tried. Maybe we can find the entity that was amongst the corn and have it follow us somehow. maybe that would be the key for the next series of endings. Oh, it leads into here. Okay, okay. So I can't go into here, and this one's still locked. Still look at it and admire its purpleness, but no additional unhauntings to be done. If we leave... Okay, so we can exit just fine. So let's go take a look at the corn areas then. Corn areas. That's the starting area in Star Fox. Corn area. So what that means is that that's where they grow all the corn for the galaxy. Will you help me? So the question then is, how do we find this child? It's amongst the corn. Maybe we need to double check the notes. See if there was something that I've just kind of forgotten. Yeah, maybe it's like I need to just look through every single row. I know it's probably not the most exciting thing to watch, but look through every single row to see if there's like an obvious moment. I mean, again, I guess I could be checking them as well, but if there's like something hiding amongst the corn rows. Yeah, if there was a child that would want to be helped, it would be around here somewhere. So after checking all that, we got nothing. And if I... Yeah, back to the voice again. I guess it could be somewhere on this screen instead. The fact that it plays that noise every time sounds to me like there's something still here that we can somehow interact with. Maybe we need to do more things. You know, maybe more things need to happen before it becomes available. Is there anything else we get as John Ward? I don't think so. I think getting the key was the other main thing that happens. So yeah, checking all the corn. No dice. No obvious things about the scarecrow. Just, yeah, the fact that it's got the one gaping hole in its eye. In the prologue, what was causing the face to open up? It was just happening over time. We would like come back to it, and it would have opened up more. Yeah, we would like try to go. We would try to leave, and we would end up in the same area, I think. But when we do that here, it just resets and he's the same. So let's go back to the cathedral then, and see if there's something else. I guess I could look it up too. I could look it up if we get desperate. Let's keep doing more things then. So we did the confessional stuff. Here's this whole sequence. Yeah, look at this over here. What used to be a path over here is closed off, but I guess that's it though. I guess there's the hidden passage behind confessional, and that leads to the same area. So that's still available to us. Actually, if we go right, I think that might lead us to the spindly lady. Oh, I think I was wrong. And now, could the spindly lady be the same as Mother Mildred? Miriam Mildred, maybe. Watch the candles, that's right. It's the same crucifix. That just has the eye, but no writings on it. And yes. It's a cool effect. Not at all menacing at all. The alternate ending is a doozy. Like, the ending itself is a doozy, or getting to it is a doozy? Because I know about the rock thing, and I'm hoping that more things will present themselves. Getting to it is wild. Have I missed something key, Agasa, or are we still safe to proceed? Because yeah, maybe I should have kept reading. I know that I think I did see there was something about when we get turned into a demon, when we get turned into the little guy, and we're crawling around, and we see the couple on the overpass. I think there's something about that. We're still on track. Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you for looking it up, because yeah, I'm like you. It's like I wanna see it all play out. So this is still the same. That's what we can interact with. We get a note for our troubles. They talk about nights too. That's when they saw some paranormal activity, and they were so excited. We don't have the chairs anymore. We just have just a single A. LMAO. And there's still the sad candle knocked down. So sad. Just one A. So we gotta follow the candles, so she's somewhere down left then. The spindly lady. I think we've got her cornered now. She can't get far from us now. She's in here. Reveal yourself, demon. Unless I'm wrong. Oh, I thought she was supposed to like reveal herself. There she is. Already get a lot of damage on her. She's a spindly lady, all right. Heretic. Candles are gone. Oh, there's a second ending to the prologue. Oh, shit. I didn't know that. Guess we'll have to go through the prologue again at some point then. What would I have needed to do differently for the prologue then? Remember if there was like diverting paths, but I don't remember any of them. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is involved for the prologue, Elgaso. You weren't wrong. Holy moly. So yeah, so we'll do that later tonight as well then. Yeah, so we got lots of extra things to explore. That's exciting. Are these open yet? No, still, it's not still. Yeah, because the dudes were saying they needed to find like a crowbar or something to open that up. Thank you for looking that up, Elgas. That's super cool. Hey, what's up, Tiff? Doing well. We're playing playing a nice spooky game. This game came out last weekend, I think, and we streamed it Saturday. I think it came out Friday. We streamed it Saturday, and we did all of Chapter 1 and most of Chapter 2, but now we're doing some bonus things with Chapter 2 specifically. So we're doing we're looking for the extra notes, some secret endings, that kind of thing. And this game's pretty cool. I'm liking it a lot. When I had played Chapter 1 a few years ago, but Chapter 2 I had never played until Friday. And then we have Chapter 3 as well, which is all entirely new, as you can imagine. So we got lots of fun things ahead of us. So we can go down to the basement, which is probably the next thing to do. I'll check to make sure there's nothing new, because we, of course, have taken care of the candle situations. The candles are all extinguished. So, yeah, it still says watch the candles, but no need for that. Does this say any different? No, it does not. All the crucifixes have fixed themselves because they fell on the ground earlier. So they have crucifixed themselves to the wall. So instead then, anything else up north? Probably not, I'm guessing. Did I try interacting with the pew or the pedestal? What's the word? Lectern, I guess is the right word. Nothing. Okay. Let's head to the basement then. Because, yeah, I'm assuming once we take care of the basement sequence, that will kind of push things along to the next major series of happenings. Darkness surrounds thee, that's right. Now, this was probably written by Father Clark then, the one who descended into the basement against his better judgment after Mother Mildred. Yeah, Father Clark, a foolish old man. Yeah, so we saw this from the prologue, right. Yeah, I screwed up earlier because or previously, when we played this on Saturday, I screwed up because I foolishly played through the main chapter 2 without playing the prologue. I, didn't check the prologue checkbox, so we missed a bunch of stuff. But yes, we get to do this now. Hey, what's up, Lunatic Chef? Do we have scare? We don't have scare alerts. We have just the regular alerts. But this game is providing some nice spooky, scary moments on its own, which is pretty good. Yeah, so that shade we saw is probably Mother Mildred. Then I remember this from last time. I'm gonna grab a quick screenshot because we will need this for a future puzzle thing. I like puzzle things. Whoops, that is the wrong window. This one. I'll just grab it from OBS. Bloop. I got a screenshot saved. Because yes, we'll need this for fairly soon into the future. Whoops, sorry, I keep switching things around. It's good to see you, the Lunatic Chef. Hope you do well, my man. Hope you and the fam are doing well. I hope you guys have some fun plans for Halloween, for that matter. Halloween, of course, is a week from Monday. So I guess in 5 days. In fact, this is probably a good time to ask if anybody has any fun Halloween plans. The Imgur link, no, it's okay. Oh god, so it's an easy fix. Just grabbing the screenshot. I think we have a boss battle. Oh no, it's just a puzzle. Okay, so I think from here, I think we start down here, don't we? Or if we started up here, it would lead to the squiggly. And if we get to the squiggly... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It goes in order. So, yeah, you can't go. It's got to start from here. I remember this now. I've got the screenshot on my monitor here, so you can't see the screenshot that I saved. But, yeah, you have to go in a certain order, and it just... to the adjacent emblem, or the adjacent sigil or glyph, kind of in that circle, so... from here, we can go to the X. Then from the X, we can go to the T with a line through it. Then from the T to the elbow, arrow, bent arrow, 90-degree angle. From here to the squiggly. Then from the squiggly to the plus with the down arrow. From that to the Among Us. Then from that to the arrows pointing elsewhere. And then to this guy. And then we're good. 4 hinge points for the ending. Draw the pentagram. In the cornfield. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, we figured out the Father Garcia thing. So the car trouble couple is one thing, and the kid in the cornfield. I'm assuming that we're still okay for the kid in the cornfield thing. That there's still something that we can have available to us right now. Mother of Demons. This is, of course, referring to Mother Mildred, presumably. And interact with these things. Let's go up. This now puts us outside. Back to the Moonlight Sonata, which is kind of cool. Interesting note, we cannot go back. In fact, hopefully I didn't screw something up. Channel 13 horror. Oh, I think I know what you're referring to. There's well, hold on. Is it Channel 13? There's one I'm thinking of. I think the one I'm thinking of is called Local 58, which does local access TV, found footage horror, like found footage, local access news, archival horror, and it's really good and very, very well made, and sometimes very upsetting. So if you want that kind of uncanny dread, that unsettling, that unsettling feeling of no jump scares, no blood, no gore, just fear of the unknown, and fear of like how the videos that they make are kind of plausible, like they're kind of believable. It's pretty fucked up, honestly. Let's follow the path. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Close this now, or at least minimize it. Okay. So was this note here last time? I think it was. Yeah, here's the 3 victims. We murdered. Yeah, there was. I remember this note. Right. This whole thing. I can't just hold it down, yeah. You read the note, it becomes more and more unhinged. And eventually, it really shifts. I'm here, John. You are mine, priest, I think is what it says. So there's Amy. She is still alive. And then we fucking melt. And now we're a little guy. That's us now. So now we walk amongst the demons. Have a good night, Johnson. Good night, friend. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I think the implication is that we like transformed into one of the statues. Or from the statues or something. A little like electronic-y keyboard noises as we move around. I want to make little electronic keyboard noises when I move around. Like, I want that noise to happen when I'm, like, bebopping around. Because we're just a little guy. We're just a little guy right now. I'm a little guy. In real life, I'm a short dude. Short kings. It shows other people. Oh, it like, gets them with jump scares? Really? Just carry around a little, yeah, a tiny little electronic keyboard with the volume turned up slightly. Then I can be the little guy that I desire, then. Time to kill. Yeah, I think the question is how can I? It's not about around here. Maybe there'll be a path available now that we've done the pentagram aspect. Because it's up here, right? Rig up something on your phone? Yeah, probably. Oh, heck. I'm a person now. Oh, see the arrow pointing down, right? If we go back down. Wait, do I go north? I actually can't remember. Does I want to be the little fella? No, I'm not a fella anymore. Now I'm just a handy tunnel. Right. That's the next correct place to be. Let's get back down then. Maybe something else will reveal itself. There are various puddles of water. I remember it well. Oh, maybe this is the key then. Because we definitely didn't go down this part. Oh, really, Augusta? Let's see what else happens here. But, oh, interesting. Look at that. Yeah, it's not letting us through. I think it's like too steep. How's about this? If I quit out. Oh, achievement. New background. So I think you don't go under the overpass at all. We say chapter 2 continue. We're only missing 2 notes, by the way, so we caught up real big. I'm a little guy again. Hey, my little fella. Little fella dreams re-enabled. Now, one thing... Actually, I think I can show this to you real quick, guys. One thing that is kind of neat is that when you've got the overlay and you're in little guy mode, when you're in the little fella mode, check out the background. Where the background also moves about. Kind of cool, right? Maybe I'll leave the background up for this aspect of it because being a little fella is kind of fun. I wish I could be a little fella more often in life. What's up, quirky teacher? Good to see you, buddy. We're a little fella right now. We make fun little noises when we move about. So yeah, so we don't go under the overpass at all. We go down. Hey, there we go. That was exactly Elgaso. And we have the ability to move up this, because we got the cool little leggies. A game all about that Elgaso, I would be so down. Sign my ass up. Do I have a button? I don't have an action button. They're being, like, strangely cool about... Oh, he's not. Oh, he got away! She just runs into you. Alright, I gotta get in both. I gotta get in both. That's awesome. You can just stand still and she'll just run into your ass. This would be a cute little fella. Yeah, you're graded not by, you know, kills or points and whatnot. You're graded on littleness and fella activities. Your felliness. So yeah, you gotta catch up to them both. You must succeed in the hunt. Thankfully, our movement speed is real fast. Real fast, which is nice. You know, John's a good guy. He's a, you know, he's a good dude, but only do so much. Got them both. And then we're informed to go down. Can I eat the car? Consume the vehicle. Go down. Oh, can I not go down? Oh. Yeah, I was thinking this was saying go down this way, but appears that I cannot. Also, if you hold space, you sit still, but you do like make a movement, make a thing. Maybe that's like eat. Or is to consume. Okay, well, anyway. Oh, Jesus! Now that's a different death screen. Fucking clobbered by a van achievement or screen. I'm so glad the Airdorf truck came back again. Yeah, not van, but truck. Because we saw the truck in chapter 1. Yes, again. Ooh, now, oh, let's see. What's that one, Quirky? Sexagenarian. I feel like I should know what that word is. We'll do that in a second. Second TED Talk of the day, if you can believe it. Bam. Bam. So yeah, don't hang around. Whoop! Fuck, he still got me. Damn it. I want to like let him pass by and then see if we can go down that southern path. Goddamn Airdorf truck driving around, not watching for pedestrians or little fellas, little spider fellas, or whatever we are, whatever you would describe this entity as. Okay, so the Airdorf truck misses us with that bullshit. Yeah, it's a shame that we can't proceed south. 60 years old, excellent. That makes sense, because yeah, Genarian usually means like generational something something. I think, at least that's what I think of. Anyway, Elgaso, unless I've missed anything, I think we're good to proceed. That rock arrow pointing down is awfully odd, but I can find no interactions, no further interactions. No other trucks to fuck me up. In fact, I can't even go left or right, so go back down this way. Then we'll enter the candy tunnel. Because when we go under the overpass, we'll become normalified again. Which is not nearly as fun as being a little fella. Also, the corpses are gone. It's interesting. So yeah, I wonder what that is. Maybe it's saying that that like it wants us to be on the road, so it wants us to hit us. No idea what gives which ending. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Sexa means sex, engineer means old age. Interesting. Interesting. In the candy tunnel we go. Death awaits. Well, let's keep at it. Like Elgaso said, there might be something new that happens. Oh, Elgaso, I think I know what you mean now. I think you mean earlier that there are things that impact the ending. So the rest of the adventure will be the same. However, when we beat the boss, something else will happen based on if we kill the couple or if we do the pentagram. But the fact that we did both is like, who knows which one's going to take precedence. I got you. Because what I was hoping is that we would get to see the rift in the ground, the rift in the earth. So I was slightly secretly hoping for that to be a thing, but we'll see. We'll see. It's a banging soundtrack, by the way. It's great, isn't it? Here we are in the candy tunnels. I showed you my candy tunnel. Please respond. How do you get the good ending? It says don't do those things. So we would have already gotten the good ending. I think the good ending is don't do those things, and then see, and then make sure that Father Garcia lives the boss battle. That's probably it. We have Pogbert again. We do the pentagram. Yeah, we'll get some kind of bad ending now. I'm thinking that Saturday though we probably saw the good ending already, probably. So this talks about the dead bodies that have been found here. They suspect cult activities. There's Pogbert, and there he is. There's the mouth. There's the little like, Cubert head he's got. He's got like hands. He's got like little hands. He's so excited. Or maybe they're finger guns. Maybe that's what he's doing. I've been known to pog so excitedly that the finger guns become involuntary. Interesting that it's, I think aquí is Spanish for here, and I think there was a note hidden down here, and that's where the red guy gets us. We're not careful. But this all takes place in Connecticut. I wouldn't think they would have a particularly dense Spanish-speaking population in the 80s especially, but what do I know, right? I've been wrong before. This all takes place in 87, I think. It is Spanish for here, thank you. I had a feeling. There he is, you can actually see him very, very sneakily. So if we proceed... There he goes. I like this guy. This is like a MySpace era text emoji. Not even emoji, just text emoticon from like AOL Instant Messenger. That's what these kind of remind me of. Not so much the Satan Lives. Well, maybe in some circles. Alistar, which we were thinking might be relating to Mr. Crowley. Aleister Crowley. Or Alistar Crowley. Multiple officers wounded in a shootout, right, with Joe Ballman, the candy store killer, right. I think the implication is that one of the boss fights we fight down here is like the spirit of Joe Ballman. Candy store killer. Sorry, I'm still stuck on the candy tunnel. Like if I go into Google and type thick, juicy candy tunnel, I'm gonna get something else. See, yeah, the scene girls. Yeah, if a scene girl in like 2002 sent you this emoticon or this one, it means that she might have liked you. Joe, oh my god, that is exactly it. Yes, that is also what I mean, Mr. JD. And then I think one of us looked it up. What Nico, not like Niko, which I think means cat. I think like Neko means, I can't remember what it is, but we looked it up last time. I think it's Latin, maybe. Actually, Aki might also be Latin. I know that Latin or at least there's like some commonality with like Italian and Spanish that I've observed at least. Read. Eyes emoji. Yeah, this one is just straight up eyes emoji. Oh, yeah, murder or kill. Thank you. That's right. So what did I say? It's like, when you see it, don't move. Yeah, when you see it, don't schmove. You got it, fam. Nothing else here. Some nondescript blood splatters.
Sir.
Now, actually, I'm kind of curious. You get God. I'm not surprised. It's like I had to find out, man. I had to find out. But if I got the moves, then it can't catch me. I mean, he moves pretty fast. You would have to have better schmoves than Father John here, who's got a pretty slow saunter. It is sent from Latin, yeah. That's what they called like Roman, like Romance languages rather. That makes sense. So it's possible that Aki is also Latin or Italian. Apparently Latin is well, not easy, but a relatively easy language to learn. The tricky thing though is that like you know, not a lot of people speak Latin. And there's not a lot of instances where like reading it is super helpful. It's like cool for learning other languages, but apparently like knowing Latin is not as useful as it was, you know, years ago. There's a bunch of tenses. Oh, well that's, never mind. That actually sounds awful. That sounds horrible then. Does it make a noise? He does not make a noise. I wish that he would. The real ones make goofy little walking noises. Are we not Sonic the Hedgehog? I mean, we are blue. I don't think Sonic the Hedgehog is an ordained minister or an ordained priest. Although Sonic the Hedgehog with like a priest's collar seems like something I would stumble upon in DeviantArt circa 2007. Good for science, or if you want to, yeah, or if you want to be a priest, yeah, if you want to study churchy things. Church writings and such. I guess it makes sense that there'd be applications in science as well. Because I took a course in college about like Greek and Latin roots. Not so much learning the languages, but like learning like the roots of certain words in English and how they, and like what the roots and like suffixes and prefixes mean. So that you can kind of figure out a word's definition. If you see a word, you're not sure what it is, what it means, but you know what the prefix means and like the suffix means, you can kind of like piece it together. That's useful. Like that's helpful. You know, kind of in a general sense. Hebrew as well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Hebrew. And of course, there's not a ton of countries. I can think of one country where Hebrew is like, you know, used a lot. It's an obvious one, obviously, but I'm sure that yeah, in like certain like scriptures and written text, it'd be kind of nice. Kind of nice to have in your back pocket. Cyano meaning blue. Cyanobacteria is a blue bacteria. I did not know that. It's neat. Like where it just kind of pops out. Got no arms. Just one eye. I think he is JD. I think he's saying mother. I'm assuming he's referring to Mother Mildred. Maybe he's one of Mildred's victims. So if we follow him at the save point, Pelp. Is it Pelp or oh Palo? What would Palo mean in Latin or Spanish? I feel like I should know this. Now we can't follow the trail here, much as I would like to. So I think I know what that's going to lead us to. Well, instead do is go the op. Well, actually, can I go up? No. In one of these I can go up though, and there's like an extra secret that we've already gotten. Hair, thank you. Thank you, Quirky. I can't remember. I think that's where we're supposed to go. Let's do that next. Or last, rather. What would hair mean? I'm not sure. It's a good question. What would the significance of hair be in this case? So, yeah, where it says here, a key, is where the secret stash is. Yeah, which we've already gotten. And then this is when that guy tries to get us. Remember that last time? I think we cut him off. I think he was about to say, I will not something something. And then we scared him off when he said, bless you, child. Because at first I thought he was saying, I will not bless your child, or I will not bless you, child. But yeah, maybe it's something else then. Because yeah, here's where we can see the rift in the ground, where presumably where that guy went. So yeah, to my knowledge, I don't think we can actually get there as much as I want to, because it seems fucking terrifying. And of course, yeah, we read about this one previously. Yeah, the human sacrifices, right. Did I sneeze, Orgas? Are you referring to the noise that the guys made? I did not. I did not sneeze. Can I go any further to the right? No, I cannot. Unless, Orgas, you mean that you heard like a ghost sneeze noise. And that's Gary sneaking up behind you. And he's got the sniffles. So it's not very scary, unfortunately. Bless you. Oh, so our character sneezed. Oh, okay. Well, that's much less exciting. Gary with a cold is much scarier. I'm gonna assume that random puddle is piss. I know it's blue, but maybe it's blue piss. JD and I were playing a lot of Majora's Mask on Monday. We found a lot of bloopies. So if there's any kind of pee that is blue, this is the time for it to happen. We saw a lot of blue pee. Blue pee. Yep, it's piss. Always has been, always will be. Now can I go further? The Pepsi Blue, oh man, well that's hard to find nowadays, so if they're spilling it, that's just upsetting. It's a collector's item at this point. I'm trying to remember which way is the correct way. I think we can go either way. And it does not lock us in. This is the I'm sorry, please I'm sorry, God, please save me, it says. We're nearing the part with the flashlight that I'm not a huge fan of because it's very stressful. Oh, it is made in the Philippines specifically. Well, dang, man, they're holding out on us. They got the goods out there. I think... What did we find last time? Oh, we need the flashlight. Yeah, we really can't go that way yet. So we need the flashlight. The flashlight, that is. Which is down here. All flashlights go down south. That is accurate. Now this actually won't be too bad. This will be like the thing we fought in the prologue. In fact, it might be the exact same thing we fought in the prologue. Well, fought is a generous term, but encountered. See that purple lad? The purple lad like ran into him. Can't have him? There they are, yeah. You can't catch me. Go! Except for the children. There they are. Maybe the implication is that the children are helping us? They like they keep appearing and running into them. You can't live forever? Yeah, the children keep like running into him. Hey, what's up, Will? Sunglasses? Yeah, I would probably veto the sunglasses, or I would turn the lights back on, just because it's like, yeah, it'd be pretty hard to see. Actually, maybe it wouldn't be too bad, but right now it'd be tricky because yeah, it's dark, or it's like hard to see in the game. Like the screen is illuminated, just the rest of the world it would be very dark. So it actually wouldn't be the end of the world. We could probably try it. In fact, yeah, we did that for Silent Hill, didn't we? Yeah, that we had the ongoing joke that it was like cool Alex was playing the game. Oh, it's because the webcam was reversed as well. That's why. Yeah, I remember now. So yeah, so actually, yeah, in all fairness, the sunglasses thing actually wouldn't be too bad upon further reflection. Let's follow the blood trail back then. It's a scary game. Yeah, we played Silent Hill 1 for the first time last year, and I got the worst ending possible. There's like 5 endings in that game, so there's a part of me that wants to go back for it and try to, you know, get other endings. but it's a hard game to play. Like, it's good, but like, you know, survival horror, it's supposed to be kind of clunky, you know, like the combat and the controls and whatnot. So it's I don't know. I actually liked almost all the game, but like the last stretch where the enemies become super fucking strong was like really stressful. So I do want to go back for it though at some point. I also want to play Silent Hill 2 for that matter, like the original Silent Hill 2. Hey, what's up, Meerkat? Honey Pop's so scary, so spooky. If I don't make enough money to pay rent, and my landlord kicks me out, so I gotta be a sexy e-streamer person to make money on the websites, Meerkat. So scary. Pyramid Head. Yeah, I've not watched any of Silent Hill 2, and I've not played it. So Silent Hill 2 specifically, I've heard is really something special. And of course, there's a remake happening, but I want to play the original first before the remake happens. Oh, before I play it, at least. He is here, I think is what he said. We have these glyphs. Once again, we see them all over the place. Not sure what that says. But we're in here. They hate the light. Oh, it's a oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I've only heard about Honey Pop too. I just assumed they were both like make money, do things, you know, make money and like upgrade things and upgrade your stuff.
It's locked.
It said Ligma, Meerkat? Really? Is that what that said? I don't know what that means. Does anybody could anybody tell me what Ligma is? I'm sure it's not gonna bamboozle me. So yeah, so 1 is like kind of a dating game simulator kind of thing experience, and then 2 is, yeah, it's probably, there's probably more to 2 specifically. And these dudes stress me out because they're very fast. Ooh, that one almost got inside of my butthole. I think we're good. I think the assumption here is that it's a caricature of Mother Mildred. The children keep running. Is there anything in the south part of the room? I don't think so. It's actually a little bit nice when they're all bundled up like this, bunched up like this, because it's so much easier to coordinate them all. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's an algorithm. Perfect. Seems believable. Seems legit. I'll go ahead and pick up the key. Just wondering if that, like, doing that was a bad thing. Oh, see that little thingy popped up for a second there. Whoops, wrong window. Keep seeing the purple children. Ricky says, I don't think that's what it means at all, Alex. Whee. Oh, now look at that. I think what this means, then, is to get the final note. I think it might be the last note in the game. There's one more ending we need to see, and I bet it's the prologue. The prologue, like, second ending, maybe? Look at this beat, because it's like, it has something to do with the corn, right? Bring the purple child into the, or not into the corn, but from the cornfields to the grabby hand. To the grabby hand that's in the church. Once that's cleared, then this opens up and then we can get the final note. Because there was like 2 other things blocking us previously. So I'm assuming that the prologue second ending will be it. Fremunda cheese? No, I don't know that one. What about Have a nice day? There you go. That's a good one. Sawcon? Oh, I haven't heard that one before, but I know where it's going. It's people that really like saws, clearly. Luring the kid into the confessional. Yeah. We need to figure out how that's done. Exactly. Yeah, I was hoping we were gonna like see something last time, but so far it's been slim pickings. We got the key. So we'll see what kind of ending we have awaiting us, though. So mature, absolutely. Oh, the Saw movies. Yeah, not Saws in general. There he is. What a homie. Let us go. Hey, what's up, Mike? Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Mr. Mike. How you doing today, bud? Go quick shout out from Mike who just hit us with the raid. And Hell Hero, I recognize that screen name. What's up, Hell Hero? Good to see you, buddy. Hell Hero has raided us a few times as well. Boop. Mike, what you been up to today, bud? Doing some Scorn. Oh, cool. Another spooky game that just dropped like a week or so ago. How'd you like it so far? Or how are you liking it so far? We're playing a spooky game that dropped on Friday of last week. So fairly fresh. And it's good stuff. I like this a lot, actually. Chapters 1 and 2 were already available, or like last year, I think. But chapter 3 plus like enhanced versions of chapters 1 and 2 dropped with this, what we're playing now, the Unholy trilogy. That all released on Friday. So this is actually near the end of chapter 2. We're actually going back and getting like extra endings and some of that kind of stuff. Extra ending and collecting all the notes, just kind of getting caught up on some stuff that we missed last time around. He scorned it, he says. Resident Evil 3 remake, very nice. Oh man, yeah, that happens too. That happened a few times where it's like in my mind I think, okay, I've probably got another stream or two left of this thing, and then I start a stream, we're playing through a game, and then we beat it in like 30 minutes. It's like, well, shit, I didn't have anything else queued up, so we'll have to improvise and figure something else out. It's a good problem to have. What, in fact, for that matter, Mike, what are some other things you have planned? Let us go. Trombone Hero, that is the correct answer, honestly. Oh my god, there have been some really incredible like custom charts people have made for Trombone Hero. There's some that you in particular, Gausa, have shared that are quite entertaining. The one that was based on news from a week or so ago was particularly delightful. So here's this lady again. Mother Mildred in all her splendor. So we gotta protect him. If we can like help with getting her, that's nice. But the main thing is we need to protect him from the lads. Some GameCube and some Resident Evil 4. If you played 3 remake, yeah, you might as well, bud. 4 is an excellent game. So solid choice. And he moved. Oh, what? I thought that was like in range. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 though, bud. Hell yeah. Some like Princess. Ooh, solid. Yeah, solid GameCube era games all around. Kind of bounce around a little bit. That's awesome, man. Yeah, you really can't go wrong with either of those. I played Resident Evil 4 for the first time in a number of years. I'm gonna say 2 years ago, and that was awesome. There's the enhanced, or I guess HD mod that someone has made for PC, and that's pretty cool. Like, I think in fact they had their like 1.0 release for that mod. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the HD mod for Resident Evil 4 that's on PC, it works really well, looks gorgeous, and yeah, they recently came out with like a 1.0 version of the HD mod. I don't think it actually has everything that they wanted, but they have like, I think, all the areas at least partially covered. The voice mic, that's correct. That is, I think that's exactly what they were going for, Mike, is like, I think that was like a stylistic choice they were going for. The vocoded robotic voices. It's like this game is very much reminiscent of in television, like early 90s, late 80s, early 90s adventure games, low fidelity, you know, graphics and sounds and voices that don't sound realistic, but that's kind of adds the uncanniness of it. We gotta protect this guy, Father Garcia, while the red lads try to reach him. It's a bit of a spoiler. This is of course the end of chapter 2, so if you've never played this game and you want to, we're happy to have you, obviously, but I wouldn't be offended if people wanted to experience this all blind, because it's really good. I've yet to start chapter 3, by the way. Oh, crap. Oh, she turns into something. She morbs out. You know what? I'm gonna try something. Let's see what happens if Father Garcia gets got in this first sequence. Because in the second sequence, you can keep going. It looked like she's like transforming maybe. I wonder if there's like a different boss battle. I'm gonna let him get murdered and see what happens. So I will apply some damage. What was that about refuge? So I gotta ward her and protect myself now. So yeah, I was thinking it would just auto kill me, but no, it's there could be more things. So I'm guessing this is just an alternate way to get to the second sequence. Keeping that guy alive is really hard. Just an infinite number of red lads, red buddies. Or the answer, oh shit. Or the answer is that you cannot kill her without Father Garcia. Maybe that's what it is, actually. It'll still help, but the priority should be protecting him, because he's the one that actually makes things happen. Just ward him away. Yeah, is this the end of chapter 2? Oh, she moved over. Gotta stay close because they can hop to the left. Now she's morbing out. No, you don't. Not today, son. Oh shit! Ooh, that was close. He like did a little pirouette there. He was pulling some moves. It's always Morbin time, Mirkan. Hell yeah, bud. We'll know we've hit the good spot because it will give us an autosave. I recognize this. Oh. Oh, she's right there. Where are you, lady? Reveal yourself unto me, you foul demon. It's just on my left. Oh. Jesus. I'm not sure I remember this sequence, actually. Just remember Father Garcia helping us out. I remember this flashlight though. Have a good night, Meerkat. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Get some Oreos? Hell yeah, buddy. Meerkat, if you're still listening in, can I ask what kind of Oreos? There's no wrong answers, but asking for a hungry friend. A hungry friend is me. There we go. So now is the part I do remember. The part where it's really hard to keep this motherfucker alive. Pretty soon she's gonna start going right for him. It's the original. That's acceptable. I'll accept it. We recognize this pentagram. We used it ourselves. To great effect. Turn into a dial-up modem. You know how it is. These movements are very unpredictable. Seems like there's no rhyme or reason. What? She, like, took nothing. There we go. Yeah, Brother Garcia, hop on my legs, please. Got her ass. Wake up in your bed. There we are. It was all a dream. It was all a dream. Or was it? So now, what happens perhaps newly? Anything in here? So can't go into this room. So I'm not gonna read that note yet. That envelope is what ends the game. It's this one. Talk about our fears. Acute colorophobia, I think is what it's called. The acute fear of clowns. We go in the basement. Man, I'm a little bit worried that we're gonna get the same damn ending then. I guess we'll find out. But we did like a bunch of things that should give us bad endings. A bunch of evil things. You know, it's pretty good. It's pretty cool, Mike. But thanks again for hanging out, buddy. 7 hours on the road. Oh, damn. Plus your stream, Mike. Yeah, totally understandable. No, I know it is actually quite late already. It's already 12:30. That's a late night, buddy. 1986. I think that's what it said. Let's double check. But thank you again to Mike for that very nice raid. I appreciate you, buddy. And thank you for the kind words. Yeah, for anybody coming in from the raid or just in general, I know it is getting late. So yeah, no shame if people have to hop to bed. I totally understand it. 1986. Interesting. So that would have been before the events of this game then, you would think. Because I think they said this game takes place in September of 1987. So yeah, so maybe this implies that he had previous things happen, or just previous anxieties and such. So this note is probably going to be the same. It's not too late, your soul can still be... Yeah, exactly. They are watching you, so we've seen that. So are we still getting followed by the guy in the truck then?
But did I really do the right thing? I don't know what is real anymore. My faith is weak, and I feel a dark shadow over me. If I can save the boys, maybe I will find what I'm looking for.
The ending didn't seem different. Let's see. The guy in the truck's still following us. Or SUV in this case. Yes, I guess in chapter 1 they must have been following us in a different vehicle. Yeah, it still says ending 2. Okay, so I still screwed something up then about getting a different ending. Which is a shame. Yeah, it is a different vehicle. Yeah. Yeah, because it was definitely a truck of the chapter 2 prologue. We can do that separate ending though, which is cool. We can definitely do that. We got almost all the notes. Let's see what notes are missing. So note 16. I think that still means we got the note. Note 16 and 23 are missing. Have a good night, Quirky. Thanks for hanging out, bud. Oh, you did look at... Oh, very cool, Argos. Yeah, I might seek that from you. So, we do have to say new game, but I definitely want to start with a prologue. Because we know how to get the second ending with a prologue. And that might actually lead to some other new weird things. So, yeah, I think the way it's going to be is we need to get to the Scarecrow. Actually, hold on. Let's check a few things. The car needs to be on fire. We need to reach the Scarecrow. There he is. Oh, we gotta kill the boss first. Okay, let's kill the boss first then. And then do the Scarecrow thing. That is a fucking wild way to get an extra ending. But I love how involved it is. I bet for people that discovered it organically, it was mind-blowing. Like, there's just no way I would have the wherewithal to stumble upon this myself. So he's a fully put together Scarecrow that cannot be cleansed. He looks pretty normal. One eye is a little bit big, but nothing is too weird. But then there is something in the corn. Swear by his lord? By his throne, maybe? So here he is. He's in the state now that we see when we come back in the main game, where he's got one piece of his face missing. And that pixel is exposed. It's not super obvious, but it's noticeable. It's there. Go back in the cornfields. And its presence is made aware. Destroy the child. Thy faith is weak. Reap what you sow. You know what you did. Now his face is becoming more agape. Agape. In fact, he has no face now. Still can't cleanse it though. So I think now we go back into the corn. I don't think a bad guy will spawn. Oh, there's this though. There's the dog. Which we read this earlier tonight, actually. I go further north. I think, actually, maybe. Just the note about the 6 children being buried. Yeah, that whole deal. Yeah, that was a rough one. That's in the church. So, at one point, do we go back to the truck and the guy has left? We still need to kill the boss regardless, so I think we're fine to enter. I don't know if I need to collect all the notes in one go. I feel like I might as well, but hopefully it's not like a Banjo-Kazooie situation where you have to get all the notes in one sitting or else it doesn't count at all. I can't make heads or tails of what she's saying there. Yes, Sister Bell. Miriam Bell. That wasn't a boss, obviously. That was just kind of an encounter. Boss, I think, will be in the basement. Still got that noted. Or something. Yes, the crucifix falling down. So we have this area. Oh, and we can see, Ogaso, what happens. We gotta save, so we can... Oh, we can't do it right now. But we try to crucifixify these guys. The answer is probably not, but we can still try it. Oh, fuck. I forgot that, yes, he absolutely fucks you up. I know not what I do, I think is what he said. Chaos reigns.
Bless your child.
Then he says, bless you, child, yes. And then the objects in the church, or around the church, the straw creature, or straw human effigies of sorts. And there's gonna be a red man in here too.
We are many.
We are many.
No choice.
We are many, and I had no choice. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna keep my distance. See if they like, yeah, they got, yep. Okay, so yeah, they ignore the crucifix. They just fuck you up. Their numbers, I guess, mean that they're able to resist the effects. It's a shame that it doesn't save right before that, though, because it's like, now I gotta do this again, but that's okay. Is the guy still gonna jump out? That's fine. Boop. So that activates the stained glass mirror or window.
We are many. I had no choice.
It doesn't damage them like other enemies and monsters get damaged, like where they're like they have like a glowing kind of effect. They just kind of turn translucent for a minute. Down with the Oreos, very nice. I hope they were up to code, Meerkat. I hope they were satisfying. Let's get the fuck out of here before they become violent. Alright, boss time, I think. Will you something? I couldn't quite. Will you something her, maybe? Here I come. Nice of him to say that. Nice of him to announce that he's approaching. Oh. You can't catch me. I think I can. So a statue for a second there. Oop. I'm here, priest. Where's here? Define here. Here you are. They are mine forever, I think you said. Spindly lady. And then the child pops up but runs away. Oh, okay, so the spindly lady was the point where I was supposed to double back. So we're to not look at them. Okay. Once going to the north, then back down. Oh, gotcha. Cool. Thank you, Agasa. Thank you for looking that up. That's very helpful. Because, yeah, I think what probably happened is that knowing me, is that oh, okay. We probably dealt with the spindly lady, and then I went, like, right into the next sequence without trying to go outside. We probably could have gone outside. So let's leave now. Oh, really? Oh, I gotta get that. I think there was an achievement for getting hit by the truck across all 3 chapters. We definitely got in chapter 1, and we obviously got fucked tonight in chapter 2. So I know there's that one, too. So past the dog, past the sanctuary. Oh, look at that. It is quite different. This is it, Ogasso. Okay. Got the glyphs and everything. There's a path that's open now. To the corner. Actually, I guess this was already there, but... So the car's still on fire. That guy's gone. Here we go. Here comes the fun part. Let's get ready to go fast. Oh, there's the red guy. Got it. So now what? Purple children, help me. I'm on fire. Can't move. Oh, I'm a little guy again. Hey, look at that. You only get hit if you... Oh, okay. So that's what spawns the truck then. This is a familiar sequence, a familiar setting here. Oh, but not the overpass this time. Are we serving her this time? Oh. The prologue just ends. So that's like the bad ending for the prologue then. And that did give us an achievement.
What I am about to do has not been approved by the Vatican.
Oh, we got a full score. Interesting. And we got a doggy. And a little bark. A little dog bark. Adorable. And then it... Okay, so that was the bad prologue ending, I'm guessing. Alright, I'm gonna see if we can, like, kind of fast run, speed run through to... Really just to that one part, helping out the kiddo. I think we need to do all three things, don't we? We need to... We need to, commit to the sacrament on the rocks, the pentagram on the rocks, murder the couple on the overpass, and then also sacrifice the child. When we do all three of those things, I think that's when that note will be available. One thing I think I will do, since this is like perhaps like the last convenient opportunity for this, Faith chapter 2. What was it again? I think it was notes. I'm just gonna say notes, but like there was like notes 16 and I remember what the other one was. I wish they were numbered here. I think I actually found a list previously. Here we go. Here we go. I'll actually share my screen in a second once I get to the good stuff. Note. I think 16 was one of them. Okay. Okay, never mind. All right, so all right, I won't share my screen because there's nothing to see right now. It just says note 16. That's when you defeat. That's when you resolve the situation when you bring the child to the confessional booth. So you need to do the pentagram and the confession booth and the couple situation. That's when you get the third ending. Okay. Right. Okay, because there was that note. There was that note that said like you need to conjure the demon, serve the demon, and then like be the demon. Walk as the demon. Yeah. So that's all three things that we're doing. We're conjuring by doing the pentagram. We serve by bringing the child, and then we become by killing the couple. Yeah. Okay. Let's close that. So yeah, that confirms then. If we just power through this real quickly. As quickly as we can, because of, slow movement speed, obviously.
hold on till you get better, Michael. I need to make you better first.
They'll kill you.
If you find them to be people.
Like how there's like an evil, like deep voice on top of the presumably small childlike voice. Bloop, 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 bloop. And he scurries past you. Kind of surprised it doesn't just fuck him up right then and there, honestly. Let me just slowly saunter over this way. No hurry or anything. Yeah, so he's eating a person. Oh, you're right. I do see it. That's a face. An eyeball, obviously.
Dios mío, what have you done?
I think he says I have the blood of the pig.
You shall breathe the wrath of the Almighty.
And we do our little shuffle as we exit. I have the body of a pig. Ah, okay. It's 2 a.m. So we'll still collect all the notes. Even though I don't think we need to, but I'll still do it. Whoa! I remember the first time thinking that like, if you get hit by that Gyro as they're running past and that he'll kill you. One of the few things that does not lead to death in this game. Ka-bing! Just like a... You know what? I bet since we've done so much of Chapter 1 and now so much of Chapter 2 as well, that assuming that Chapter 3 is fairly involved and has like a lot of cool steps to it, you know, and we'll like play through it maybe once or twice, it's possible that we could then complete Marathon Mode, because Marathon Mode means doing Chapters 1, 2, and 3 in succession without dying. Which I don't know if it unlocks anything. It probably unlocks things. I'm sure there's an achievement for it, so like that might enable cool things. Who's this handsome fellow in the mirror? It me. Exorcise demons and drove them into... Oh, interesting. So the body of a pig then would imply that they are... They're amongst the unclean then. It's a shame that, like, yeah, there's a lot of unsavory reflections of pigs in, like, various religions. Obviously, you know, like when it comes to like meat that is kosher or not kosher. You know, pork is a big one, obviously, so it's a shame that pigs have all these unsavory connotations, because I think piggies can be quite cute, and I will confess, I think pork can also be quite delicious. Those two things are not mutually exclusive, in my opinion. Trick with this one is not standing in his way. And also trying to predict where he's going to go next. So see, he could go straight left. He's trying not to be in the way of his potential paths. Like a little bone worm child. He's got like the little tail bone spine thing. I have to do a lot of work, a lot of efforts to see this bad ending and this mystery bonus ending. I wonder if we're gonna get something like really cool out of it. Oh, I gotta make note once again. I can't do it by memory. Whoops. Right, up, left. So right. Then up. And then left. and then up, and that should do it. I saw you there. He's fast. Then he warps away. Sometimes to his detriment, he warps away. It's like, if you would have stayed the course, you would have got my ass. And he pops like a little balloon. I'll step in here to save. Might as well. I mean, I don't anticipate any deaths, but it's nice having some assurance. Insurance and assurance. I think one of these has a secret. Is it you? It is you. The fact that chapter 2 has so much like extra stuff is pretty impressive. It makes me wonder, do they go all out and do like all kinds of crazy shit in chapter 3? It's possible. It is very possible that chapter 3 has it's like all this cranked up to the next level. It also begs the question, is chapter 3 the end? I think the assumption is that it is. Is that there will be no chapter 4. Although I wouldn't complain if the devs had other plans. That's the bloody footsteps, I remember you well. Let's get his umbilical cord. There are times where I wish that there was like a health bar shown. Violator. I think that's what he said. If there was like a health bar shown, like to know how far off you are, like how much health they have left. Some encounters, man, it would be nice. I mean, these are pretty quick and easy, but some of the other ones are a bit more to them. Alright, so we're about to get the plunge into the eye socket. He's already waiting for us. There he is. You can see him. Just chilling. So the blood begins. The key is acquired. The pentagram must be conjured. I just hope that when we proceed to like the next northern areas and we stop bleeding, it means that our eyeball grew back. Pretty gruesome. So start at the top left. And it begins to vibrate with a menacing energy. It's not my best pentagram. I've certainly done worse. But it'll do in a pinch. Where are you, Where are you, demon? Face me. What was that? Say that again? Kinda looks like the Demogorgon from Stranger Things. Gray body, big fucking face proboscis. Except that one is less afraid of, you know, crucifixes, I think. So that's part 1. Part 2 is coming up in a bit. Well, we need to do the church sequence first, and that does take a second. That's where we're going next. We got the key and everything. So we're all set. Yes, it's a question of... I wonder, like, if speedrunners have taken up this game at all. Because when you know where all the places to go and all the things to do, I wonder if there's like speed strats that people have figured out. I mean, I haven't seen any obvious exploits or glitches. There is turbo mode. You're right. Turbo mode actually might just be it. I'm assuming it's you go faster, probably. Faster walking speed. Maybe turbo mode is that you're always on fire, because you do move very quickly when you're on fire. And if I was in real life and I was on fire, I would probably be incentivized to move quickly too. I would love to be able to figure out what was the story behind that tree demon, though. It's a shame that we see it and then it just never is seen again. What a tease. What a tree demon tease. So yeah, we saw the purple child go north. So what we need to do... Let me scroll up. So yeah, beat the spindly lady first. That's the first priority. Alright, let's keep going then. But I want to get the note from the lad. I guess I might as well. What's up, one-legged duck? You know, we are kind of like we're the blue man. We're the blue man priest. We're the blue man group's official, like, assigned priest. Now, can we see him from here, I wonder? So if we go down... Well, we don't do it yet. We need to defeat the spindly lady first. But yeah, I'm just like... wondering when the moment will be when we'll be able to see the child and lead them to us. Yeah, how like some like, you know, musical groups have like a touring personal chef or like a touring masseuse. This is the touring what's the word? What's the word for like a priest who specializes in exorcisms? I guess exorcist is the word. The touring exorcist. For all the personal demons that the Blue Man Group must endure in their concerts. It's how you join the team. It's what you provide. It's the services you provide to the group and your worthiness. So we can see there's nobody in the confessional, or in the, whatever you want to call it, just the part where the priest is doing his thing. But if we go in, there is a voice.
Pray for me, Father, for I have sinned. What sins have you done to confess? I tried to save a girl from evil, but my fears overcame me. I turned my back on
Holy Val. Oh, that explains it, yeah. Why they're all non-vocal.
A year later, the girl reached out to me again, but in the end, I couldn't save her. I left her to die. I am sorry for me and my past sins. Thou hast said will. Here is my penance. Bring the child to me. Perform the act of contrition. And thou shalt have the peace thou seekest. Give thanks to the Lord for his good. For his mercy endures forever.
So sure enough, that is the next thing to be done. Before we get down into the couple with the car trouble. They're the final piece to that puzzle, really. So yeah, being the touring exorcist for the Blue Man Group is not as popular as, yeah, banging on pipes and shit to make the fun the music noises. Blue Man Group preach on the... Yeah, that tour didn't perform as well, it seems. It's a pity. Gaze upon the purple skull. It's kind of like contemplating the orb. Contemplate my purple skull. And know that is not a sexual euphemism, although it maybe ought to be. That, of course, is still closed off. Let's go this way first, I think. If it matters, it might not matter. Well, actually, we gotta find the spindly lady. That's really what it comes down to. That's still here. They're gonna fall down. One. And they all fall down. Yep, there it is. So she is to the... either to the right or to the left. Which one are we? So she's down. Let's go ahead and resolve the thing up here real quick. Let's grab that to add that to our collection. Boop. The candles need Rolexes? Like the watches? Oh, you're saying it's like... it is almost like a hand of a clock, maybe? Kinda, like right now I can kind of see that. Although not so much right now without something in the middle. So I think she's in here. Spindly lady. Yes, she is near. Reveal yourself, demon. Eventually, please. There she is. Would have her to get a lot of hits on it. Whoa, she has a wide angle. Heretic. Spindly lady has been dealt with. Now we exit to retrieve the child. Serve the demon. Oh, watch. They can't put a roll. Oh my god. I got you. I got you, one-legged dog. I got you. Yeah, there. Yeah, now we can see the child. So we turn our back. The child is following us. If we turn... what did it say? I'm gonna listen closely. What do you say? You... are him? Use something him. You're a cake. I'm a big delicious cake.
I'm scared.
Oh, I'm scared. It's a small purple child, and we're leading the child to its doom. Why do you... whoop. Crap, I didn't even do that. I think she said, why do you sin? Could she be calling us heretic? Maybe, maybe. Oh, you were thinking the lady said, the spindly lady said heretic. Or said you're a cake, because yes, I'm pretty sure she said heretic.
Why do you sin?
Why do you sin? Alright, here we go. So what's this going to entail? Oh, look at that. Where are you taking me? To confessional, my child. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay. We're fighting this thing. We fought you before. This was the bonus boss in chapter 1. Okay. It's a cool trick. Do something so funny. Whoa! It's on my ass. Give me lots of distance. There we go. Yeah, I can't quite make out that one. I'll see you again. The George Lopez said that is exactly what this demon would be talking about. So, what was the reward from this one then? Subject is suffering from delusion. In John's mind, he plays the role of the hero sent by God to protect the innocent. In order to escape the consequence of his actions, he has created his own reality. In order for everything to make sense, he needs to believe in the evil spirits and paranormal occurrences. I recommend an in vivo approach until we can get John to accept the truth. I don't know what in vivo means. Something life, maybe? And for the love of God, please have Miss Martin transferred to another facility. Somehow, John knows that she is in here with him. Interesting. Miss Martin is probably referring to Amy, who is presumed to be alive by this point in the story, then. So we sent that child to its presumed doom. We served the demon. And then we fought the demon, you know, just now, but still, a sacrifice has been offered. An offering has been made. So the spindly lady's been dealt with. The child has been sacrificed. We performed the pentagram drawing ceremony, and now we need to go down this way, I'm pretty sure. Nothing else, right? Nothing north, nothing to the right. Nope, down we go. Into the basement. Darkness surrounds thee. Had a couple little mini-boss battles. Other encounterances. I do still have my screenshot. So I shall... Although I can probably do this by memory by this point. Seems like it's pretty much samesies. So we go boop, and then boop, and then boop. If we just follow that pattern. Can be easier. Not sure what's going on with One-Legged Duck. That's perfectly fine because this is playthrough number 3 of chapter 2. We're scooping up like extra endings. Extra endings and extra like notes and whatnot. So this is just kind of a victory lap through the chapter 2 of this game. To pick up things we missed the first time around, the first 2 times around. And also it's chapter 2 of the story, which means that chapter 1, unless you've already played the first one, or we're here Saturday, you would have missed a lot of stuff, obviously. So no, I wouldn't expect you to be able to follow this. I'm kind of fast-tracking intentionally. I'm not really reading the notes. I'm kind of fast-tracking because we played this once before earlier tonight. I'm just trying to get caught up on the new things that we have left to do next. Yeah, the basic gist of it is that we're playing a young man named John Ward, who is a young priest, who studies under this other dude, Father Allred, and they get sent to this house in the middle of the woods, owned by the Martins, to perform an exorcism. Well, the exorcism goes poorly, Allred gets killed, Father John escapes, but John comes back. John comes back, tries to resolve the situation himself. He gets closer to helping the girl, but doesn't quite do it still. She's still out there and she still needs help. And then in the events of this game, well, but after the events of that second exorcism attempt happen, there's evidence to suggest that he tries to kill her and that he becomes institutionalized, like we were saying just there, like in the notes we just read. Go back down. And there's this overarching theme of what cursed Amy to begin with, this young girl. What caused her to get got in the first place. Still can't go down, still can't go down. Ooh, barely. We killed them both, we're all set. But yeah, there's the question of who is causing, what caused Amy to become possessed in the first place. There's evidence that there were other possessions as well. Before and after Amy's possession. That there were other events and other, like church, like a nearby church and like a few other nearby areas not too far from where the Martin's house is. All the evidence points to one person being like the leader of a cult. A gentleman named Gary. That we'll probably learn more about in chapter 3. We've gotten very like small nuggets of info about him so far. In chapters 1 and 2, like very little mentioned in chapter 1, a little bit more in chapter 2. I'm assuming more will be revealed in chapter 3. Vibing with the weird voice, they are quite weird, they are. We became a little guy, Ogasa, we did. Gary the Snail. Gary's the Snail is a good lad. I'm down for that. What about the priest? That's a good question. We'll try to keep him alive if we can, but we'll see. So it says, if you see her, don't move. When you see her, don't move. Or when you see it, don't move. Yeah, so his arms are gone, but his hands are like attached to his face. Yeah, so like the events of this game, so much of the events of this game are after the ends of chapter 1, we leave and we think we're victorious, but we get run off the road by a cultist, like who is painted red. We get run off the road by a cultist who is presumed dead. We follow him into the woods. We find this cornfield. We find this church, and we find evidence of other paranormal and like haunted and possessed activities. There's like this talk of Mother Mildred, who is kind of the main villain of this game. Mother Mildred, who is like more or less responsible for the disappearance of children and other like questionable satanic activities, occultic activities. So it's like we're kind of detangling what we know about with Amy and her link with this cult and the figureheads of this cult. I was gonna say I was waiting for him. We have Father Garcia, who's helping us out as well. Father Garcia has been working on his own exorcism situation with a lad named Michael Davies, I think. And with Michael Davies' case, the child has become like warped and morphed and like fucked up looking. Like it looks like a monster. In fact, there's one of the endings in chapter 1 where you can kill the monster or it can get run over by a truck, and experts who like look at it determine it's not human. It was like some kind of unknown animal, some kind of beast. Be easy to fight off somebody who could only grab you with her. Yeah. Probably wouldn't be too bad, actually. The way she said it. Yeah, when she walks up to us, we like get mangled instantly. It's like an auto death. Instant manglings. Yeah, Father Garcia is on our side. However, it's weird because the Vatican ordered him to release Michael to his parents, and he has refused that order and has kept him like under his ward and is trying to exorcise the demon from him. Maybe because he realizes if he sets him free, it's going to go poorly. Well, Michael still broke free anyway. But I have a feeling we'll probably figure out more of the Michael situation in chapter 3. Oh, I missed the pun, Elgaso. Yeah, I did that thing where when I'm reading comments, when I'm reading chat messages, I don't read every word. I read like 75% of the words so I can like quickly ascertain what people are saying. But sometimes I miss key details. That was a key detail I did miss. Thank you for the correction, Elgaso. That's huge. No legs and keeps his... Oh, well, that's a new one too, honestly. Mini boss battle coming in here. Coming in hot. Here we go. You can't have them. Gotta be careful because he will warp in front of you while you're schmoving. He'll be moving, he'll just teleport in front of you, and it's very distressing when it happens. They are mine forever. Make sure I didn't miss any notes. Again, I don't think you need to get all notes in a single bout, but I think I might as well try for them if I can. Yeah, that flashlight now. Flashlight? Okay, let's be honest. Flashlights are more interesting. A flashlight illuminates your path, but a flashlight illuminates your future. He is here. I sure am, motherfucker. And then that. Whatever that says. That. They hate the lights. And actually, since we've performed all the unsavory acts, the final note in chapter 2 is nearly available to us. Oh, I gotta deal with this first, though. Back, I say. To open the door, path forward. Hopefully, I was gonna say, hopefully it's not a bad thing. I like pushed him in through the wall. All the bosses are scary except one. Just a little turtle friend. Will the turtle friend be like a really difficult boss, or will it be completely like a harmless little friend? Because in Noita, there's a bunch of like horrible bosses that are very hard to fight and very murderous, and then there's the friend. And the friend is considered a boss, but it is, I don't think, if it's able to harm you, it does not do it very well. Here it is. Final note, by the way. Well done, thou good and faithful servant. We shall visit thee soon. So the note itself was not particularly exciting, but the ending that is attached to it might be unique. One way to find out, baby. Ooh, that one was right on my ass. Not the sexy kind of on my ass, but the very unsexy on my ass. What did it say? Here, I can actually show you. This is it. It says, well done, thou good and faithful servant. We shall visit thee soon. So pretty brief and minuscule, but the message is clear. It means whatever ending we're about to see has been activated. Here she is. Just gotta walk slowly around the turtle. Is it like the turtle of doom? Salm. Yeah, is it like the duck or the, it's either a duck or a turtle. It might be a duck of doom, or a turtle or a snail of doom. I think it's a snail. Where the snail of it, like, it's like a cursed snail where the curse is you get like an impossible amount of money, or something like that. You get like $1 bajillion, like, or $1 bajillion or something. But the cost is that there's a snail on the planet that slowly creeps towards you, and if it touches you, you die instantly. And that there is no possible way to be like on a separate like plane of existence from him. Like, if you hop on an airplane, he is on the airplane with you. If you get in a helicopter, if you go to the moon, he's there with you. Like, you can never escape him fully. So you have to be like always watching out for him, because he moves at a snail's pace, but he's always working towards you. So you're never safe, and he's small and like hard to see. So it sounds like that's what this turtle is. It's like, if you just gotta walk around him, but if you touch him, you get got.
Yes, it's true what happened to Amy. You are no murderer, God. There is not much you could have done. But maybe now her soul is at rest. Let us go.
I like how he says, you are not a murderer. Yeah, does it actually kill you? Right, yeah, you just game over when you touch it. Yeah, maybe the implication is that when you touch it, you step on it, and which is horrible, obviously. And it, like, the sadness is what caused the game to end, not because it actually killed you. Right, Father Garcia, this is all you? I wish he wasn't this close to the wall. Because these guys are real close. Lost little friend. He will bite you. Oh, okay. So it's not like death bite, but just not nice. It hurts. Yeah, it's not horrible. It's a pretty innocent little friend. Still awfully close to this part of the wall, which I'm not a huge fan of.
Because I have set my love upon him, therefore will he deliver me.
You do not touch this man. I've never seen him stay this close to the wall before. Usually Garcia likes to get close to the middle for the third sequence. He's like right, yeah, so he's like right there, he's really close. Just a very out of place. Okay, so it's not like a place where a turtle would be normally. Like a warehouse or like a factory setting or something. Where are you, lady? Oop. Fuck out of here with that nonsense, lady. Oh, there you are. A few more times. Whoa! Jesus, almost ran right into her. She is fast. I was wondering if I could get into one of these places. Since we did the bad ending. Whoa! Dial-up modem. What the hell? She went right through it. If I get too close on the pentagram, it's bad. Thank goodness that attack doesn't kill Garcia, because it gets us real bad. Got her ass. Third ring of hell, but somehow a guy's pet turtle named Pistachio wandered into it. Pistachio is a good turtle name. Just a good pet name in general. So the note here is the same. Of Molly leaving us. Yep, that's the same. Okay. So now, can we get into the children's room? Or the basement, maybe? And go in here. How about this one?
I'm not going in there.
Okay. Now that's a new one. No note on... I guess it's the front door. So I guess we go out the house this time. Can I just, like... pop down and sit down and watch some TV? Watch some TV... Go to the pub, have a pint, wait for this whole thing to blow over. So yeah, it's the same one about us being hospitalized in 86, presumably before the events of this game. Oh! Okay, went out the back door, that's fine. I was gonna check the basement. Oh my. Now who is this? Could this be Gary? No, this is something else. Oh boy, we're getting Vecna'd. Ending number 3, initiation. Just gonna watch an episode of Marywood. Yeah, exactly. Something super chill, right? Ba-ba-ba-bam. Background, chapter mode. I couldn't figure out how to activate the chapter mode earlier. Like off stream, because I was curious about that, if I could just like jump to the next thing. Oh, you're right, Ogasa. He was missing his collar, wasn't he? As far to say, begin, chapter 2. Got all the notes, by the way. Hell yeah. So we would say new game. Oh, we got turbo mode with jank in it. I think we have turbo mode with chapter 1 as well, don't we? Oh, flashlight mode. That's cool. Flashlight mode, darkness mode, or lantern mode, I guess. There's turbo. Times 2. What? Times 4. What? That's kind of cool. So yeah, we get the extra things. I'm kind of curious. I want to see how jank we're talking. I'm gonna go back. So chapter 1, I just want to see what it looks like. So if we say chapter 1, lantern mode. Oh fuck! Wait, I don't want to do the lantern thing. I just want to see turbo mode. Be silly. Confirm. Oh, it's fast, all right. So everything is fast. Not just. Oh my god! Yeah, everything is fast. Good lord. They were wrong. It is jank. So fast. Waiting for the beast to find my ass. So I can ward him away. Suffer, he says. Jesus, he's fast. God damn. Alright, yeah, turbo mode is ridiculous, as you would expect. But it is faster movement speed. At the cost of everything being fast. Bosses would be just impossible. There's just no freaking way. Ah, jeez. Well, anyway, so I think we're gonna wrap it up here, friends. We actually went fairly late tonight, but we did everything there is to do. Oh my god, even the menu is fast. Good lord. We did everything there is to do in chapter 2, is for sure, and chapter 1. Yeah, we got all the notes from chapter 1 at the very beginning of the stream. In fact, I'm kind of curious. If I go check the Steam page, because we had a bunch of achievements tonight. Unholy Trilogy, Unholy Trinity, rather. Is there anything that we have not done that we still need to do? Let's see here. So, I say monitor 1. So we got all of these. All I gotta see is a backstory. Yeah, we definitely did all these. That's like, yeah, the prologue at least. Or I guess the intro to chapter 2. Handy Tunnel, Hidden Sanctum. Oh yeah, we did all that. I guess we haven't done this, the Beelzebub baby. Investigate the clinic. That's probably a chapter 3 thing. I'm guessing. So yeah, we got all the endings in chapter 1. Yeah, these have to be chapter 3. There's just no way. Oh yes, the chapter 2 prologue. And then all the endings in chapter 2, so we did that earlier. I'm guessing this is beat the game, like chapter 3 including. All chapter 2 prologue endings, we got that as well. We got the doggy, Jane approves. Jane the doggy, presumably. Okay, so we got achievements for flashlight mode. Probably lantern mode too. Yeah, there was lantern mode for chapter 1. That might be fun to fuck around with too. But yeah, all endings in 3. There's the Pendejo. I think that's the one where we get hit by the truck. Yeah, so we need to get hit by the truck in chapter 3, then we'll be all set. And then, yeah, Lore Master. We're actually on our way for Lore Master. And then Good Christian Boy. Not a lot of people have gotten this one. This is to go for marathon mode. Good endings only without dying once. Actually, good endings only won't be too bad, I don't think, because we've found out how to win the chapter 2 boss without letting Garcia die. So it'll really be a matter of how hard is chapter 3, because we've gotten 1 or 2 down pretty easily. I don't know if I don't know, maybe I would stream marathon mode, but that may be something, if I were to attempt it, I might just do it off stream. It's because that might be kind of a grind otherwise. But anyway, yeah, so we did a lot of stuff tonight, obviously, with still some left to do. But I think really, other than the lantern and flashlight mode for chapter 1, we are done with chapters 1 and 2, which is kind of nice.